All right, everyone, we are live.
Hello, hello. What's up?
Nothing much. Thought I would try different songs, see how that worked out. Those were pretty
It
good.
was nice. It was nice. I liked it.
Yeah. All right, we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff today, but the episode of today's ScroobTalk, and yeah, I'm keeping the name because Nate loves it. Uh,
President Scroob, salute. Hail, Scroob. I had to do it.
if I could, once I find out how to do like bits and clippets and stuff, I will add that into the
Oh
intro.
yeah, I'm totally gonna put that every time. You gotta put that every time.
Yeah. Uh,
Oh snap! It's Sub Bucky. How you doing, man?
Sub Monkey, what's up? Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah,
I've
it's
been,
been. Oh
dude. If you know how many hours I was working a week at work, it'd blow your mind. Sub Monkey.
man, man, it was. I was contacting Josh like every day. It was like, when are we gonna come back? Where are we gonna come back? I'm joking.
It wasn't every day, but it was every week.
Yeah, every week.
But yeah, yo, that Event Sevenfold music was awesome. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, freaking. It's been a lot of hours. Finally got some downtime. Yeah.
He got his PlayStation 5 back.
Yep, I got my PS5 back. Got out of layaway a few days ago. And yeah, we started doing the gameplay streaming last night. I'm
Yeah.
just putting together my rosters and stuff, but yeah, we're we're doing that, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, we are back in full. We're doing weekly streams. We're gonna be doing the nightly game streams or every other night probably.
Yeah,
Uh,
we'll definitely
this
try.
season on for my 2K22, which will be the last season, because when we're done with this, we're gonna have 2K23. Uh,
And
so,
there'll probably be new stuff in there too.
oh yeah, oh, I know for a fact that they're gonna have the War Games match.
Listen, all I gotta say is this: there is one thing that I want on There's one thing I want, and if they give this to me, I will be very happy. But I'm not gonna say it. I will not say it just yet.
What do you want?
There is a wrestler I want, but I will not say his name
Oh,
until
okay. There's a wrestler that you want. Oh yeah, I know who it
you know. So that's why I'm saying it.
is. No. Yeah, but so if you're wondering, guilty pleasures, it shows or movies or anything that you watch that you would not admit in front of your friends that you watch. We're gonna do it here today. I thought it'd be an interesting topic, and like, so my guilty pleasure, believe it or not, was a show called One Tree Hill. Uh, at one time, and I thought my wife was gonna hate on me for it, but no.
Hold on a second.
Okay. I used to have that ringtone. But yeah, and then we got on that show together, so that was cool. So you guys tell me in the chat, what is your guilty pleasure? There's that one show that you like that may be kind of corny or might not be the most popular, but you like it. And when Nate gets back, man, you've seen the Jedi Survivor trailer. Yes, it looks awesome. Of course, you guys should know I'm a huge Cameron Monaghan fan. Loved his work in Gotham. And of course, and Jedi Fallen Order was amazing too. Uh, so big fan of his. Love seeing him back. We're finally getting a sequel to Jedi Fallen Order, so it's cool. But since I have Sub Monkey here, and whenever Nate gets back, there was a list that was posted of the top 10 Jedi that I think is absolute bullcrap, and I'm going to share it with you guys and see what you think. But yeah, you guys have been good. This thing sucks. It was like they pushed me so quick to be a manager at Pizza Hut. That's why I was been so busy. I had to take tests, I had to go through training, plus working all these hours. What is top 10? As soon as Nate, I'm going to wait a couple minutes for Nate to get back, and then I'm going to show you guys this list on the screen. And you tell me if this list is bullcrap. And normally, I don't agree with anything that Black Jedi says, especially about the sequel stuff. But, like, this is ridiculous. It's a top 10 Jedi list, Submonkey. I'm just trying to give it a minute for Nate to get back in here so we can all talk about it. And then you will see exactly what I'm saying. Normally, I would get right into the topic, but I saw this right before I went live because I was posting my stuff. He's like friends with like the G&G community and the sequel trilogy haters, basically. He's with that group, and normally I would not agree, but I do agree that the list is completely ridiculous. Oh, that guy, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, of course it's ridiculous.
Okay, so Nate is back. Now I can show this thing.
Oh Lord.
Oh, there is this list that they have put on Twitter of the top 10 most powerful Jedi, and it's completely ridiculous.
Revan is number 1.
Oh, you're about to find out why I think it's ridiculous.
Revan is number 1.
Revan is not even on the freaking list.
Huh?
Here is the top 10, all right? And I'm going to read it off for you guys.
Okay.
Number 1, Yoda. I could agree with that. Number 2, Luke Skywalker.
BS.
Number 3, Rey.
BS.
Number 4, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That should be 3.
Number 5, Mace Windu.
That should be 4.
6, Qui-Gon.
That should be 2.
7, Anakin.
In that same spot.
8, Ki-Adi-Mundi.
A little higher.
9, Kit Fisto. And 10, Luminara Unduli. This is the most ridiculous. Where's Revan? Revan is like one of the most powerful Jedi in history, and he's not even in the top 10.
But I think they're thinking him because he's a Sith. That's why.
No, as a Jedi, he was powerful too. That's how he was able to defeat.
That's why he was the ultimate balance.
Yeah, because he's the only one who could take down the Mandalorians. Period. He's the only one who could take down the Mandalorians.
Wait, there's a Jedi Survivor trailer? God dang it.
It just came out not like a week ago, Nate.
Oh, okay.
So I was just that far behind.
Okay, I was just gonna say.
It just came out, dude. Like, because I was looking at trailers and then I saw it, and it's like,
I still need to finish. I still need to finish. What's his face? Fallen Order.
Yeah. So. No, as far as Sith, yeah, but like, 3, that is nonsense. I would put her at 5.
No, I wouldn't even put her at 5.
I could be okay with her being at 5. Being fair, but like Revan's not even in the top 10. Come on,
my guy. Why would Rey will not be? She would not even be top 15.
No, I'd say top 10. Rey is more powerful than Ki-Adi-Mundi or Luminara.
First of all, number 1,
Luminara was a freaking joke, dude. Like,
I agree with you on that standpoint, but here's the reason why I'm putting her nowhere near this top 10 list. Number 1, the sequels suck. 2.
Well, okay. They're okay.
No. And two. She had no training. So you tell them, and they made her OP like crap. So why would I care about an OP person that could do literally everything at the drop of a hat? Hell, you
Okay,
should.
cool. Okay, so here's the thing. All right, she did have training. We just didn't see it.
Oh, stop it! Are you saying those 5 minutes of the Last Jedi is gonna say,
Okay,
"Oh, she has training by Luke Skywalker, one of the
no, at the end of
wackest
the first
Skywalkers
one.
ever."
At the end of the first one, where she goes for the training and Luke Skywalker throws his lightsaber overboard. You don't know what happened after that. She could have gotten the lightsaber, and then they could have they could have been chatting it up.
You're really gonna fight me to you're gonna fight me with Ryan Johnson Last Jedi logic.
uh, 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 she did get some training, all right. But here's the thing:
But she
over
even
the
beat
years,
and she beat him.
over the years,
4 minutes and she beat a Jedi who has been training for 30 freaking years. Miss me, sir. Miss me.
Okay, okay, I understand. But you got over the years, I've realized Rey Skywalker is essentially
And she's not even a Skywalker.
she got adopted. Okay,
She's a Palpatine.
she got adopted. It's okay.
That is BS to a T. She got adopted. I'm adopted to the Gates
You're
family.
adopted.
I am Nate
to the
Gates.
New Day. You're adopted. To the
I am Nate Gates. Nate Busk.
Okay.
Hated
All right.
Busk.
I dare her to fight against Darth Nihilus. Darth Nihilus would wreck her. No, he would eat her. Okay, because.
Hi, Daniel. How are you, man? How's everything?
Oh, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the channel.
I would be okay if Rey was a Sith than a goddamn Jedi.
Oh my god.
I'd be.
No, you got to think about it.
You're
Nate.
triggering me. You're triggering me. You're triggering me back to those sequels.
All right, Rey is essentially the Harry Potter of Star Wars.
No.
Harry Potter had no training. That dude was OP as crap.
Okay, first of all, there was training.
Barely.
There was training. No, time out. There were deleted scenes. There were deleted
here we go. Yeah, see? So Rey could have some deleted scenes that you never even knew. And it's going to come out in the super uncut, unreleased Zack Snyder cut in about 15 years.
First of all, let's not be serious. Let's be serious.
Give me the Ryan Johnson cut right there.
This man's trolling. This man is giving me Sith Lord type rage right now. This is unnecessary. But anyway, back to the guilty pleasures. I will go with one of my guilty pleasures.
May survive the fall. He did survive the fall. They just don't want to talk about it.
Agree.
It's like we know what happened to Biggie Smalls. They just don't want to talk about it.
I saw him. I saw him today. He was selling. I saw him selling Tupac t-shirts, 2 for $10.
There we go.
He was right on the corner in the Bronx in Brooklyn. He was right at the edge of the Bronx.
Rey is a Sith in Colin Trevorrow's Star Wars. I would watch his Star Wars better than Rise of Skywalker.
Facts.
Okay, we got the super unreleased deleted scene cut where you will see Rey go through all her actual training in about 15 years. There's no proof that he died. There's no proof that he died. He fell and then we didn't see him again. All right.
Can we all just?
Oh gosh, the biggest false rumors.
Can we all just take a moment and just?
Bad Batch last night was lame. I have to see it. Bad Batch was good. Bad Batch was good until they brought what's her name in. I can't even remember
No one
her
cares.
name.
No one cares.
Who is it? freaking Boba's little sister.
No one cares.
I can't remember. I seriously can't remember her name.
Nobody cares.
And I love Bad Batch, but
listen, can we be honest?
Monkey, help me out because Nate's not going to give me the name.
No. You're not. Don't you dare.
Omega, that's right. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it. He said, "Oh yeah, her."
listen. Can we all just
when they brought Omega? I'm trying to answer the question. All right, when they brought Omega into Bad Batch, that's when it started getting really lame and really boring. But before that, it was really good.
But that's what Star Wars under Kathleen Kennedy has done.
Because essentially, if you think about it, Omega is the Karen or Felicia of the Star Wars universe.
Listen. Oh, the only Omega I focus on is the Mega Man character and the planet from Mass Effect. I don't care about
and Omega Red from X-Men.
That too. But listen, I don't care. Star Wars has become nothing more. This was a phenomenon. Now it's reduced. It's lowered itself into a streaming service.
It's not that bad. Jesus Christ.
Not that bad?
The entire franchise is broken off of one bad show.
Okay, I have one. No. I have one.
We got the Ewok movie, and it didn't kill Star Wars.
I have one.
So I'm pretty sure Star Wars can survive anything.
Oh, really?
That Ewok movie was trash.
Dude. Are you really?
Yes, we survived the sequel trilogy. All right, so I think we're doing pretty good.
How many Star Wars toys have they sell?
The sequels?
No, from the sequels. Even the prequels.
Lots of
even the prequel. No.
Okay,
even the prequels, they were selling like crazy.
They did sell a lot of Kylo Rens. Okay, because Adam Driver, it didn't hurt Adam Driver whatsoever. If anything, it made him a huge star after it. People love Adam Driver. I'm one of them. Andor was okay. See, we got a okay. Every time they do the not best show, everybody's like, "Oh, this is the death." Like, remember when Book of Boba ended? They're like, "Oh, that was trash. That was garbage." I'm like,
I didn't care. I didn't care because I didn't care. I really.
We got Danny Trio as a freaking Beast Rider. How cool was that? Oh, that was pretty good.
I don't care.
You heard about Ubisoft's open world Star Wars game rumor? It's gonna be sick. Oh, Bounty Hunter or whatever.
Listen, all I want from them, and this is the honest truth. All I want, they put the New Republic and make it for free.
I got some KOTOR remake news, by the way, guys. Aspire is no longer going to be working on it.
Good.
They sold the project to Saber Interactive.
Ooh.
I don't know about them, but that was the latest that I
heard. They did a lot of I think they did a lot of Monster Hunter or something. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. I've never heard of them, but that's the intel that I got, and I found that out 4 days ago.
But we're getting off the subject with my.
No, we're not getting off the subject. Adam Driver is an awesome actor. Yes, sir.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Adam Driver is great. Have you not seen his other work too? Come on.
No, the only one there's only two.
Mando,
Marriage Story, and Black Klansman. Everything else, I haven't seen him since.
Oh, come on. What was that one Gucci movie he just did not too long ago? That was pretty good.
Oh, The House of Gucci? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
But we cared about Lady Gaga more than him. We didn't care about it.
I can't tell if Lady Gaga's really a nice person or straight up bitch because I've heard both sides.
I think it depends on the reporter. It depends on the reporter because
it's like we want to like Lady Gaga, but then like if people say you're like that in real life, I don't know.
But it depends on the reporter because there's certain people there's certain people who just very.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about this. All right, Daniel says I like Mandalorian. Submonkey says I like Mandalorian, and I like Mandalorian too, guys. All right, you tell me in that first 5-minute opening scene where he goes in the bar and freaking then they're starting all the other bounty hunters trying to fuck with him, and he's like, I could bring you in warm or I could bring you in cold. And then he just starts whooping everybody's ass. And then it cuts to the intro. And then it goes back. Tell me that's not the coolest shit. And you got hooked. I was on the edge of my seat in that first 5 minutes of that freaking show. That's what you need to get you hooked as a fan. And like,
no, it did not hook. It did not hook me.
Oh my God, you're impossible.
No. You see, for me, it did not hook me. The second one hooked me. The second episode hooked me.
Oh, they did World War Z. Okay, that's cool.
Oh yes. But yeah, but I just feel like I'm just angry as a whole with Star Wars. This is because we should be having like freaking episode 20 to 25 right now instead of freaking 11.
Oh, they ain't gonna do that kind of movies. Lucas was gonna be done. He didn't even want to bring it back. He wanted everything else in either video games or freaking books.
I'm fine with that. I would be okay with having video games.
Yeah, the way Star Wars was before the acquisition was perfect. And then freaking people had to keep running their mouth.
And then they sold it. And then
instead of just shutting up and being happy. And then freaking...
You could have gone with TV shows. You could have gone with TV shows.
On the prequels. And then Lucas was
like, I like the prequels, though.
Yeah, I love the prequels. And then Lucas was like, I can't do this crap anymore. And then he sold.
That's true. Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened.
That's true.
I didn't like Rey using Skywalker's last name, but it was like at the end. She didn't even use Skywalker until the end of The Rise of Skywalker.
I am Rey Skywalker.
Yeah, she used it in the last 3 to 5 minutes of the freaking movie. So what does it even matter?
I am a Palpatine, but I am a Skywalker now. Oh.
It's like being the honorary Uso. Okay, it's not that big of a deal.
Really, you're really gonna compare? No. You're gonna compare the bloodline. No. You're gonna compare the bloodline to the goddamn Skywalker.
I'm going to refer Rey Skywalker.
No, that is a slap. That is a slap in the face to the Fatu and what's his face family. The Anawai family. That is a slap in the face. Do not disrespect
Rey Skywalker.
Do not disrespect that bloodline. I will not be ejected. No. I'm so mad right now. I can't even think straight. No.
Okay, we're gonna segue for a minute.
Thank you.
Glad Boba Fett is back. Yeah, same here. It's cool. Submonkey, because I don't want to fall behind messages. You know how we get. I cannot wait for Mando season 3. I know, March 1st, dude. Or is it March 17th? No, it's March 1st, right? We got a lot of stuff coming out, guys. I'm trying to keep track. Hey, Nate, what would you do if you did it? No, don't get him on this. Don't get him on this.
Oh, no. Some monkey did it. Some monkey did it. See.
Okay, so we're going to do a stream next week. All right. Since I know going on at 4:30 is a good time, we're going to go there. All right. Next week, next Wednesday at 4, we're going to let Nate do his entire fantasy booking of the sequel trilogy live on air. How's that sound?
And also, I'm going to bring a guest with me.
Who's your guest?
The Elite. The Elite.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
The Elite.
Oh God, this is gonna be terrible.
No, it's gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun.
Because I'll tell you what, if you guys can get along for 10 minutes straight, I'll buy you 2K23.
You already owe me a game now.
This is true, but you don't want 2K22. There were so many issues with that, and it didn't even have the. I mean, like 2K22 was worse than 2K20.
Well, that's true. You're right on that
If
standpoint.
you people don't want to admit it, because they have no balls, but I'll tell you straight up, 2K20 was better than 2K22. At least we had
Even,
the theme. No, we
and,
had the music. We had all the music. We had Undisputed Era. We had the Shield.
and the
Yeah.
glitching. Don't forget the glitching. I still remember one where the referee was literally doing moves, crazy moves. Every time I hear that,
Like
I
honestly,
always put on the music saying, I'm a scat man. She
how many streams did we do over the past year where it froze because the game crashed? You didn't have nearly as many bug crashes with freaking 2K20.
That is true. The only
And
thing
you
you
still
had was terrible
had
faces.
you had the crashes and you had the glitches and all that crap. Yes, the gameplay was better because they got the new gameplay system, but freaking as far as being a viewer and watching it in real time, 2K22 was worse than 2K20.
I agree.
So, because once again, they brought it out a little too early. And I like what they've done this year with 2K23, where they held off to the absolute last minute before they released it or even hyped it up or anything. Can you imagine if Danny DeVito was in Star Wars?
Actually, he would be a perfect what's his face. Oh my god, if they asked Nicolas Cage, oh boy.
Okay, here we go. Also, if they asked Nicolas Cage, what does he think about Star Wars?
No,
His
I
response,
I
he was
prefer
impartial.
no, I prefer things that pay me. Will you pay me? Cause I need the money.
Because Nicolas Cage doesn't want to get on it. The minute he says something about Star Wars, then you got all the shippers saying, "Oh, he's gonna be doing it. He's gonna be in," and then you get the rumor mill going, and like, aren't they saying that Tom Cruise is still gonna be Iron Man? Like, dude, that would be so freaking retarded.
You know why? Despite all his rage, he is Nicolas Cage.
Oh my god, that wasn't too bad. I thought you were gonna go full Smashing Pumpkins, but yeah.
Nah, that goes smashing pumpkins yet.
Oh my god, yeah, that is funny. So
Thank you.
like, yeah, and it doesn't look like I'm gonna be getting my Old Republic show this year, but that's okay because
I
Keanu's
good.
Keanu's
Don't.
too busy
It's
right
not
now.
gonna. Josh, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be brutally. And you know how much I emphasize with brutally. Honest with you. If that shows up, you're gonna be so mad. You will be. I'm not saying you're gonna be hating Star Wars forever,
Nah, dude,
but
because
you're gonna be very pissed off at how they did it.
tell me
That's
what the worst thing. Okay, take sequel trilogy out like it never happened. What's the worst thing show wise that Disney Star Wars has actually done? What, they kind of ruined the Bad Batch a little bit?
no Rebels.
Rebels wasn't that bad.
Rebels. That's
That
what
what
started.
even did.
No. Here's the reason. That's what started this nonsense already with making Star Wars a streaming thing. Do I hate Rebels? No, I don't. I don't hate Rebels. I like a few. I like the characters, but if you're gonna compare to me saying Rebels over the Clone Wars, I'm picking the Clone Wars. I could pick. I'll pick any of the. I'll pick any of the Star Wars Disney Star Wars shows. I would not pick any of the Disney Star Wars shows, and I would pick Clone Wars on jump. I would die on the sword for the Clone Wars.
I did when they did the Night Sister storyline. I really like that.
Yeah, it was very good. It was very good.
That's
But
probably my favorite part about Clone Wars, straight up.
but back to my point, sir.
So Rebels was the worst thing about Disney Star Wars.
No, Rebels. Listen, because it started what they were going to do. They were going to water down literally everything George Lucas done. You have a Mandalorian who was doing freaking tagging crap. You having a Ezra. You having a lightsaber that works as a stun gun. You having Freddie Prince Jr. as a Jedi who freaking sucks.
You could barely tell it's Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, I knew it was Freddie Prince Jr. Dude.
And that's like, he wasn't even the moral of the story.
Exactly.
Kanan Jarrus was just like,
there.
yeah, pretty much.
He was there.
He
and
was
and,
there.
and the ultimate thing is that they made it so watered down, and they tried to make it serious, but it's not the same. You see, you can't. We were invested with each of the Star Wars characters. I wasn't invested in Sabine getting the dark saber and ruling Mandalore. I wasn't aware of Bo-Katan, even though I like Bo-Katan, and Katie Sackhoff is great. Salute her.
Bo-Katan and Ahsoka were the only good things about Rebels, if you want to be honest.
Exactly.
Because they tried a love story between Kanan and
Hera.
I don't remember her name.
Hera.
Yeah, and Hera was annoying, and she tried to boss everybody around, and she was like Karen annoying.
She was, but from the perspective, she was the head honcho. She was the leader of the thing, so I can understand why she would be
Not
that.
necessarily. Other people wanted a chance to lead, and she totally cockblocked them.
Of course, and once again, it starts with the plot, the story. This is the biggest thing that I really
But
hate.
I never saw her as the leader. I saw Kanan as the leader.
No, she was the leader.
She never.
She was level-headed.
Like bossing people around.
But she was level-headed.
But she wasn't level-headed.
Because with Kanan, Kanan rushed. There were certain episodes where Kanan rushed in the field, even with no matter how good of a Jedi he was, and I'm using quotation marks on with the sound.
Yeah, well, there was another guy who used to rush into things, and his name is Revan. He's probably one of the best Jedi in history.
Okay, stop. See, you always revert back to that every time when all else fails. Go back to Revan
because he's the GOAT.
I know he's the GOAT, but here's the problem. We always doing this part, but the thing about it is that she's the level head of the group. Ezra is pretty much the Steven of the group. Zeb is the just the hard ass type of group. You got Chopper, who's pretty much the thumbs up guy. The list goes on and on. But what I'm saying is, like, from this show, it watered down literally everything. Literally all the shows, they literally copied and pasted and diluted episodes from the Clone Wars and put it into Rebels. And that's why
This is interesting because most people absolutely love Rebels. And you're critiquing it, which I think is very interesting.
Listen, I am a fan. Really? You're really going to use this, though?
I'm sorry I had to do it.
I can't I can't with you, dude. I can't with you.
I told you I'd do it.
I can't with you, dude. But like I said, think about it. What I'm just gonna what was the other one? I can't remember the other one. That one sucked. That was a watered down version of another of a Clone Wars episode. Literally every episode, every series that they made Clone Wars did it better.
I liked how it was like the post Vader stuff so that was cool. The
But
part
like I
of
said,
Rebels and the one thing I
Thrawn
did.
was good though.
Tell me that you didn't get goosebumps seeing Thrawn in animation be a complete narcissistic badass.
He pretty much was. He pretty much was death. He's pretty much death from Puss in Boots in the
Oh
Star
yeah.
Wars universe. I
Oh
swear to
yeah,
you.
he was amazing.
Yeah, he was amazing.
I actually liked Andor, even though I have to see Andor. I just don't like the guy who played Cassian Andor. To me, is boring as fuck. So,
He is.
but
He
I'll
is.
give it a shot.
He is boring. But the problem is that I blame the script. I blame the script
I have that meme.
because I seen him in multiple movies, and he's a very charming guy when it comes to the script.
Like, okay, so that meme we use a lot for our wrestling stuff. A lot of the
Yes.
wrestling YouTubers use that meme. Because in wrestling, there's a lot of characters that you could say is the greatest of all time. So that's why that meme really sticks for us wrestling fans. So, but now I use it for everything. Thrawn was awesome in that show. Yes, absolutely amazing. That show was kind of boring before Thrawn came in, but once Thrawn came in, I could actually watch it. And like, I couldn't stand Hera. She's just so annoying, super bossy. It didn't matter what anybody else wanted or what
Also,
they were going through. It was her
but
way or the highway. She was
but
like,
because she's level headed. There's some listen
but
when
she's
you're
not
the
level headed. The
Jo-
minute something happened or a loved one got messed up, she gets super emo and's like,
but
screw the rules. And she
Josh
would break her own rules.
but Josh here you don't understand from this perspective because remember she's the captain. She's the leader of that group.
Oh, so it's okay when she breaks rank and does whatever she wants, but if
No. I'm not saying. Let me finish before you jump the gun. I'm not saying you're wrong. There were certain moments where she did that, and I'm not saying you're wrong. What I'm saying is when you have everything and literally the fate, you're literally trying to lead, do the missions, all these other stuff, and all these other nonsense, and especially trying to keep the team together. You're gonna be that person to break rank.
Yeah, but she was like, you say leader. I don't agree with that because she was never like the leader type. She's essentially the school guidance counselor that tries to hold everybody together. But that doesn't make her a leader.
I listen. I am not going to.
Because the school guidance counselor isn't the principal; they're just the guidance counselor.
I am not going to jump this part. But like I said, there are certain parts in there where they all did the same thing, and she was the one who was out of all of the group. She was the most level-headed. I'll just say that.
Yeah, and that's saying something because none of them are level-headed.
Exactly. You see, that is my point. But once again, Rebels suck.
Oh, yeah.
That is my stance on it. Rebels suck.
A red alert there is going to be a Thrawn, or it might happen. Oh, Thrawn's coming into Mando. That's what you're getting in Mando Season 3. What do you think the whole Mando going to Mandalore is going to take up the whole season? No, it's going to take up maybe half of it, if that. Mando's going to go to Mandalore, get that little battle. That's probably going to take up 5 episodes, and then the rest of the season is going to be other shit. I want Thrawn and Ezra and Mandalorian. You're going to get that. All right, dang it. You're gonna get that, Mando. Because that's pretty much where it started leaving off of in season 2. So by the end of season 3, you're going to get something towards that.
Listen, all I need is a certain Jedi, and if they bring him back, I will be happy.
All right, which Jedi do you want coming back?
You already know who I want.
Who, Mace? I don't know. I forgot who your favorite Jedi was.
Really? You really forget? I've been telling you this for like now 2 years
Dude,
now.
it's been like 6 months. I
I know,
forgot.
I just mess with you. Yes, it was Mace, but the other one with the who had the pink lightsaber. For you.
Who had the pink lightsaber? I'm trying to figure it
I
out.
remember the girl, like the one you hate.
Which one?
The one with the who has the new the one in Lucas universe with the pink lightsaber that Lucas hate.
Oh, Mara Jade.
Yes, I want it out of spite.
I don't hate Mara Jade.
Wait,
I
talk
hate.
about. I just realized something. Let this sink in.
I don't hate
Mara
Mara
Jade.
Jade. I
No, no,
hate
no.
Mara Jade.
Mara Jade. Cora Jade. Hmm.
All the Jades. No, I hate Cora Jade. I don't hate Mara Jade. So you got to
But
mix.
imagine if Cora Jade was playing Mara Jade. Aha. Aha.
Yeah, you know how IMDb would go down quicker than Velma.
Don't even
Oh,
start. Don't even start.
dang, that was
Don't
good.
even start.
Yep,
Don't
dude.
even start.
If Cora Jade was playing Mara Jade, Star Wars would be going down quicker than Velma.
Actually, well, we said this about Sasha Banks, so and that worked out well. So why can't I? Why not Cora Jade? Maybe you like her. Maybe.
No, I don't, dude. It's like, why do you guys get me to try to like these people that absolutely suck?
First
They
of all,
don't.
first of
They
all, we are
don't.
not. First of all, because you're from the Dark Ages.
I am from the Dark Ages.
You're
That's
from
not
the
the
Dark
point.
Ages. You still have Sting as your goat. We're trying to help you. We're trying to at least give you a glimpse of light in your darkened heart.
Because Sting is the goat. All right.
I know he's the GOAT, but he can't be the GOAT forever. You
Yeah,
gotta
he
get
can.
somebody new. Get your Bray Wyatts.
He's not on that
Get your
level yet.
Darby Allens. Get somebody.
How cool would
Stop
that be?
using Sting.
Darby Allen versus Uncle Howdy.
Hashtag stop
Look at
using Sting.
Forget you, bro. No, hashtag stop using Undertaker. How about that?
That's even better. That's even better. But the problem is, it's Vince.
You know that literally they brought that dude back to ride on a motorcycle to Kid Rock, come in the ring, puts his hands around someone's throat, give him a little push, and they probably paid him like $1 million to do that shit, dude. Like he barely did anything, and then people went nuts. So yeah.
That's gonna be. Oh my god! I just gonna
Have I
use
seen
that
the
for.
new
I'm
Transformers
gonna
trailer?
troll
Yes.
so hard if I.
If I
So
knew it
yes,
wouldn't take down the stream, I'd play it right now.
dude, I'm gonna troll. I'm gonna troll so hard right now because now I'm gonna be using. Because now there's a in my area in April they're gonna perform AEW there. So I'm gonna buy a ticket and I'm gonna have a
AEW is
big.
still in business.
Yeah, they're still in business. So I'm gonna have a big. I'm gonna have like those big billboard, and I'm gonna use and I'm
What
gonna
did
put
you
the hat.
think about Ernest the Cat Miller showing up in TNA like 2 weeks ago?
That was that was
That
so
was
random.
freaking cool.
That was cool, but yet random at the same time. I was like, what the heck?
But that's TNA, like that's Impact Wrestling now. They're so random, and I love it. Like that was
You
fun.
had Santino in there.
Yeah,
Santino showed
but
up.
he's doing well. He was there, but he had a different name. But he's been there for like almost a year now. Santino's been in Impact, just nobody's noticed.
Oh, I knew. I see the little things.
Yeah, well, like he actually brought back Santino Morella, and he's doing the funny gimmick stuff. Like I love it.
I still
TNA,
mad that they.
TNA's fun.
I'm still mad. I'm still mad that they gave Mickey
Yeah,
James
and then Bully Ray came
that
out
time.
the night after and insulted her, which was hilarious.
Because it makes no sense. Why is she did not need to win that title? End your career, Mickey James. End it.
She's like Ric Flair. She can't give it up.
No.
People love Ric Flair, so yeah.
And hell,
Mickey James is the
she can
female Ric
retire,
Flair.
and she can retire and go to Ring of Honor. Done.
It's Tony Khan's project.
Khan.
I don't think that Tony Khan's going to give her the creative freedom that Scott D'Amore will. So yeah.
But I don't like Khan.
Nobody does. Have you ever met a Khan before? Not that great.
I met a Khan. Actually, he was cool. He was cool with me. He wasn't as liked, but he's cool.
All right. So let's see. That's screen culture. Let's see if this works. I'm going to see if we can play this trailer, guys. Yeah, it's Rise of the Beast. It's like regular Transformers mixed with the Beast Wars guys. Like, it's freaking cool.
Beast Wars. I freaking love that.
I
freaking love that joke. That was my introduction to Transformers.
All right, here's the new one. This came out 2 weeks ago. I think this is the one Sub Monkey's talking about. See if we can play and get away with it.
A month, if not more, just from this Apple.
That hat doesn't work with her. I'm sorry.
Must not share the same fate as Cybertron. Prime. There is a darkness.
Who's the director? I want to know.
Michael freaking Bay. Who do you think?
Are you sure it's Michael Bay?
It's a Transformers movie.
But
Michael Bay's been doing all of them. Why would they change?
But I mean, like, should it? But I'm not sure if Michael Bay is really directing it. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
It doesn't feel like it. You know what I mean?
Prime. There is a darkness coming.
Oh man, it just looks so good.
Not yet. But I fear it soon will be. You've never faced anything like this. There are other Autobots. We must reach them if we hope to survive. This is our moment. We have to fight for it.
Yeah, that still look cool. I still love that transformation, though.
Heck yeah. It's got the ape for Beast Wars. Yep. It's got
So I have a question. Will the Decepticons? So the Beast Wars are not going to battle the Decepticons?
Oh, they are. That's who they're going to fight. The Beast Wars Decepticons are going to go against the freaking
Transformers, Autobots.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be like regular and Beast Wars.
I don't know. This doesn't feel like a Michael. I'm just sorry. It just doesn't feel like a Michael Bay.
It looks like a Michael Bay film.
I mean, it looks like it, but it doesn't feel like it. You know,
this household are Michael Bay fans. For all the haters, you go stick it. We love Michael Bay and everything that he does. Ever since Armageddon, Pearl Harbor, freaking everything Michael Bay's done is absolute gold in our opinion.
Really? Everything?
Everything. Michael Bay is James Cameron, eat your heart out. Michael Bay is the GOAT.
First of all. James Cameron is overrated as heck.
Yeah, he did Titanic, man. He made so much movie.
I am not gonna fight with you with the freaking Titanic.
James Cameron created the greatest sci-fi franchise in history known as Terminator. Fight me. I dare you.
What about Ridley Scott and Alien?
We're not going to get into that because my wife.
What about
trash it because she's sitting right behind me.
I mean, I could go down the list. Hi, Rachel.
Yeah, Nate said hi, Rachel. Today. They're playing this Astro Boy game on PS5, so they're having fun.
Oh, that's a good one. But anyway, back to my point. I'm just
I
telling
don't care for Alien. Okay, I said it.
you. Blasphemy.
Which was it was either Alien 3 or Alien 4 I actually liked because they finally made Sigourney Weaver a badass.
At least it's better than goddamn Terminator 3, Terminator Salvation,
No, Terminator 3
Terminator Dark Fate,
Terminator 3 was not bad.
the Sarah
Okay.
Connor Chronicles.
Dude, don't you dare. Don't you freaking dare. Freaking Sarah Connor Chronicles was badass.
It sucked.
Salvation was trash. I'll give it to you there. Terminator Salvation was garbage. And I don't want Christian Bale Batman
Terminator
my
Genesis.
John Connor, okay?
Mic drop.
This dude is just trolling some monkey. Like, oh, they're playing Astro Boy. That's cool. Yeah, they love that. And they got the new Astro Boy game on
Terminator Genesis
PS5, yeah.
is I'm telling you, James Cameron is the most overrated director of all time.
No, Ridley Scott is.
Really? Gladiator. Don't get me started with that one. Come on.
That's one movie.
There's a lot of movies he did.
Alien, crap. All of them.
It's better than freaking Cameron.
Nah, they're about the same if you actually think about it. Because we're saying one movie's great and we're arguing over a franchise.
No. Here's the difference between. There's a difference between.
No, you want to know who's overrated? And this is undisputed, my friend. Zack Snyder.
Facts. I agree with you.
That's who's overrated.
I agree with you on that one.
Let's see.
Who's going to surpass both of them?
Dark Fate wasn't bad.
No, it was bad. No, it was bad. It was bad.
No, it wasn't that bad.
It was bad.
You guys are terrible.
But do you know who's going to surpass? You know who's going to be on the cusp of surpassing them? Matt Reeves. There, I said it. Matt Reeves for the win.
Thank you. Sub Monkey agrees. Zack Snyder's overrated.
Of course he's overrated. Have you watched 300?
Yeah, it's hilarious. You do not see that. We have so many memes coming out of 300.
Watchmen?
Okay, so.
Sucker Punch. Enough said.
Watchmen was crap. But freaking. There were so many memes coming out of 300. This is Sparta. Everybody uses that shit. Yeah, we went. There was one time that Rachel wanted to go see her dad on the other side of Tennessee. So we had to drive like 5-6 hours, and we're going through this town in Sparta, Tennessee. Rachel rolls the window down and says, "This is Sparta."
Wow.
See, there goes some monkey already. Bam. This is Sparta.
We all know Sucker Punch sucked. That's all I gotta say.
I haven't seen Sucker Punch.
Oh God, dude, boy.
Watchmen was meh. Yeah, I agree with that.
The only good thing about it was Rorschach. That's probably my favorite guy. Rorschach.
What makes Nate's taste hilarious is because he dunks on Star Wars, but yet he still has faith that DC is going to be good.
You know why? You know why I have faith in DC? Because of this particular reason. There's nowhere to go but up with Zack Snyder. You see, when it comes to Star Wars, as long as you have Kathleen Kennedy, you're going to die.
Okay, so guys, I gotta tell you something. By the way, Arkham, welcome. Good to see you.
Arkham, what's up?
And we didn't start the DC conversation because Arkham showed up. I just thought it was kind of hilarious.
That was a good segue.
Second of all, I'm convinced, and I will say this on the record, and I don't care who it triggers. Ezra Miller is not a bad actor. Ezra Miller is just a god-awful Flash.
First of all.
I liked Ezra Miller in the Fantastic Beast trilogy. I thought he was pretty good.
But nobody cared. But nobody cared about it.
Ah, come on. No, Grindelwald, freaking Johnny Depp was good, but
But
like,
nobody cared. But I repeat, nobody cared. Listen. If they cared about Harry Potter, post Harry Potter, they should have sold the crap out of it.
he
But the
said,
reason
okay.
why they said that they didn't care is because they said, as long as the three trios aren't there, screw it. And also, I did not want Johnny Depp. I prefer Colin Farrell because Colin Farrell was my favorite because he was my favorite out of all of them.
He was good, but Johnny Depp as
No,
Grindelwald was absolutely
no,
amazing.
no.
Absolutely amazing.
No.
Dude,
Dude,
Johnny Depp
your
is
love of Johnny Depp is killing you.
I don't love Johnny Depp as much as my wife does. If you think I'm a Johnny Depp fan, you should meet my wife.
Well, I can't. Well, I can't.
You see what that guy did for the kids during the pandemic? All the freaking hospitals he went into, dressed in character. A lot of them he went to for free. He didn't get paid crap for that.
First of all,
Johnny Depp
you
is such a
and
good
that
guy,
and
and
that's
what was
the
done
and
to him was so wrong.
first of all, we all know the deal.
Oh, Ninja Turtle said hi.
Hi, Ninja Turtle.
He says, I'm going to go to the Let's read this comment. Arkham says, I'm going to go to the comic book store on Friday. I'm so excited, loving my DC comics. That's cool, Arkham, and you got to show us pictures. I want to see what you get.
Also, I meant like the DC comics is still.
Yeah, some of them I know what he's gonna get. You know he's gonna get a Batman comic. All right,
dude.
It's Arkham. His name is Arkham. Look,
listen.
He's gonna get a Batman comic. I gotta see it.
Arkham is one of the few Batman fans that I like, but Batman fatigue. I'm just sick and tired of Batman.
Thanks, Nate. I appreciate that.
What?
You said that he's one of the few Batman fans that you like. Thanks, Nate.
Dude, don't be like that. Dude, there's a difference between me and you are tight. We tight. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Let's not be disrespectful.
I was joking.
What I'm saying to you is this. I'm just tired of Batman. Literally, everywhere I go, I see Batman crap. Video games, Suicide Squad. There's more Batman villains than anybody else.
Because the other villains suck. All right.
No, they're not.
I don't know how many times I gotta say it.
What's the point of having Flash, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Green Lantern?
Who is the villain in Flash?
Exactly, but that's my point.
It's like at least with Superman, we know who Lex Luthor is, Brainiac or Doomsday or those guys.
But that is my point, Josh. What's the point of not fleshing out villains and all these other stuff? Instead, but you have Batman villains out your ass.
Because back in the day, okay, and I'm not saying it's right, but I'm.
There we go again. Back in the day, we're going flashback via Josh.
How old are you? 23? Jesus. All right. Here's the way their philosophy was. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just trying to explain it so you get the whole picture. They used to have the philosophy of if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Like WWE.
With a lot of things, old school. It could be anything. Movies, shows, IPs, wrestling, it doesn't matter what it is. But what they don't take account for is things getting stale. Because they think all guys are the same. Oh, well, they get in a routine and they like the same thing every day for their whole lives. Oh, they're always going to like it. Some people might get bored and everybody has different tastes. So, I don't agree with that, but that's their philosophy, especially these big freaking companies.
Okay, no. I'll give you a bit. I'll give you a comparison to my feelings for Batman and as a whole. Say you have a dinner. You have a nice pot roast with macaroni, vegetables, and you have cake. You eat everything. You eat everything, and you have it for like a week.
Okay.
Then you had it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Then you get sick of it. Some
Yeah.
people say, "Oh, I can't have it." I like Arkham. He would die on Batman. For me, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of him showing up on my TV, on my video game, on my goddamn posters and all that stuff. That's
Mm-hmm.
debatable. But I am tired, and I'm sorry, for that sub monkey. But I am
I'll
tired.
get to it in a minute. I read it too.
But I am tired of Batman
Okay.
taking over video games.
Okay. Here's the thing, Nate. Then they got to come up with something better.
Oh
Because
yes,
it's not hidden.
listen. I've been banging on this table, and debating you for now 2 years on why I want a Superman video game and why we should deserve a Superman video game.
Superman's never gonna overtake Batman.
Listen.
And he
I am
never
not.
has,
Listen,
and he never will.
first of all, I'm not saying that. And that's what you always try to assume. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the last Superman game was Superman Returns. It's now going to be about 20 years for a last Superman game. Last year, this is just literally last year, we see Gotham Knights. And I agree, Green Lantern is also on my list. But I feel like Superman deserves better than this. You're telling me that no. And even the Injustice games, it's Batman centric. Huh?
Because it still makes
Swamp
money.
Thing,
It still makes money.
Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, the Joker, Deadshot. So if you're telling me that in the video games that not only you don't give a damn about the rest of the villains, you're not even giving them a shot?
Oh, they have given a shot. You're just too young to realize the shots
Stop.
that they've been given.
Stop.
They put no, I can go back and give you evidence. They put Batman in the vault for 30 years. And DC couldn't get the freaking job done. They couldn't get a villain over. They couldn't get a superhero over.
Then who's to blame for that?
Back Batman.
Then who's to blame?
Remember when Christopher Reeve had his shot at doing Superman? Remember when them 4 to 5 Superman movies came out? They had to bring back Batman just to save DC.
First of all, there were so many things that was involved that messed up Christopher Reeve's Superman.
Yeah.
Quintility.
He did 5 of them movies, and they couldn't get any of them villains over.
But you got Orion. What's that group thing? And they've been trying to take over Richard Donner's crap for days, and they watered down like with Star Wars. They watered down, diluted, and wasted movies. What I'm asking you, sir, is that a Superman video game. Everyone has been banging on the table for a Superman video game. And they're even tired, and even Batman fans are tired of Batman. Except Arkham.
Really?
Yes. Gotham
Batman
Knights was
fans? You show
Gotham
me.
Knights was Gotham Knights was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Hey, Gotham Knights is awesome. What the hell are you talking about?
No, but there's a lot of people who don't like. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't. And they'd be like, what's the point? Well, why
It's
am
a
I doing
game
this?
full of sidekicks. Of course, it's going to be mid. This wasn't going to be the next level DC game. Come on, it was just a game to have a little fun. That's it.
Listen,
You guys take this crap way too seriously.
all I'm saying is this: we just need new variety. I want my Superman. I want my Superman.
That is where we agree. We need new variety, not the same old grandpa shit.
What do you mean, same old grandpa? No.
Your Shazams and your freaking Superman and your Batman need to freaking go away, and your Wonder Woman needs to go away. All right, we need the characters that have not been used.
Sir.
No, I'm saying the characters that have not been used in decades need to be given their time to shine now. Like your Green Lanterns, like your Flashes, like your freaking what's the new Justice League thing that they have, or Justice Society. You need to give those characters that have been on the back burner and been playing second fiddle and in the shadow of the big guys for so long.
But like I said, the first things first, you gotta get a Superman game.
No, you don't need Superman.
Yes, you do. No. The reason why you do is because of this standpoint. There are so many. There are so many things you could do with Superman.
No, Superman needs to freaking die. All right,
Superman. Sir, your hatred. No. Your hatred of Superman should not be like this.
Same crap.
No.
Imagine. Okay.
Your hatred of Superman really got.
Do you get it? Do you get it? It's like making you watch the sequel trilogy every single day for 5 years straight. All right. That's what I was subjected to when having to watch the Christopher Reeve Superman movies, because they were boring and they were crap. Okay.
Listen.
Superman is unrelatable as hell. The reason why the Batman villains exist is because they freaking are more relatable than any other villain in DC.
But then why can't we use it? Why can't we use that similar? Why can't we use the similar style for Batman villains you could do for Green Lantern villains or Wonder Woman villains or Superman villains, Flash villains?
Superman, it's been explored so many times, and Superman can't make as much money as Batman can.
No,
right? So Superman
listen, with the right writers. I am saying that weirdly.
You can make Jesus freaking Christ a writer, and he couldn't even turn Superman.
Oh, stop
okay.
it! Stop
so
it!
Freaking
Stop it! Stop
Superman,
it! I cannot condone that, Josh. That is not you. That is your hatred talking.
It's not my hatred.
That is not you. That is your hatred.
You want to know why they keep using Batman? Because Batman is a proven successful rate over Superman. Always has been, always will be.
Because they had no choice.
I am sorry that you're annoyed with Batman.
No.
But
they
Batman generates dollars, and it generates more dollars than Superman.
Of course, because everybody knows. Listen. Everybody knows Batman is a draw in wrestling terms. He is a draw.
Yes, Batman's a bigger draw than Superman.
But like I said, for me, but listen from this perspective. Exactly. I don't know why he.
Let me read through these comments because this is a fun debate. Okay, I read through that one. Okay, Dave Filoni, Job Favreau might run Lucasfilm. She's not going to leave Lucasfilm, and executive producer is more, or vice president is more than just doing some movies. You have a lot of business back-end type stuff. You have paperwork, you have negotiations with different places, venues to set up.
How is that ranch thing, whatever the heck thing is Disney World's working? Is that a draw? No, that sucked. She needs to go.
Yeah. Not
She
gonna
needs to go. She has destroyed Star Wars to the point where no one cares.
happen. My God, you guys always want someone to point the finger at. It just Star Wars isn't destroyed. You had a
It
couple
is
bad.
destroyed
No, it's not.
from this. No. It's destroyed from this perspective. It's like Madonna. It has become Madonna.
No, it hasn't, dude. You have a
Yes,
couple
it did.
bad things.
It
Doesn't
has
destroy an
become
entire IP.
ignorable. You will ignore Star Wars.
I will not ignore Star Wars. You had a couple
For
bad
you, no,
projects.
for you. But I'm saying as a general audience, they will ignore Star Wars. They'll be like, "Oh, new sequel coming. No one cares."
No, they won't, because they act like they'll ignore it, but then when something hits, then they're all into it, which proves they're paying attention to it the whole time. All right, so they can say Disney Star Wars this, Disney Star Wars that, but when a trailer like Jedi Survivor hits, then everybody's all interested. Or when KOTOR remake
A video
hits,
game,
yeah,
not
still
a.
Disney Star Wars. Disney Star Wars is video games just as much as it is TV shows and movies. All right. It's all the same freaking IP and it's all got the same creators. The creative people are the same. It's not any different. And people want to they want to cherry pick. That's the problem.
Cherry pick.
They want to cherry pick, oh, I like this, but I don't like this. And this is crap because it's not the same old way that it was 40 years ago. It's like sometimes
8 years ago was better.
It's like, so like Lucas shouldn't have listened to the haters and he should have never sold Star Wars to Disney. That's facts. And if people didn't like the prequels, well, they can just go fucking suck it. All right. That's the way it should have been, and he shouldn't have caved in. That's what happened. He was sick and tired of dealing with a property because his favorite creation was the prequels and people hated on it.
I liked it. That was my
yeah,
favorite.
Now everybody says how great the prequels were, but
I like listen. There is nobody who fights more for the prequels than this guy right here.
Oh yeah, we both.
Have you seen the original trilogy? They had better story. No disrespect. It had better story, but the fight choreography sucked. Yeah. Sucked so hard.
Oh, there are a lot of Batman villains, Submonkey. My whole point is that we need something better. Okay, I'm a huge Batman fan, and I love the Gotham universe. I mean, I love the Gotham universe.
God, here we go.
But if they did like a 5-10 year break where we did absolutely nothing Batman or Gotham related, I'd be fine with it. I'd be fine with it. Give us something new. Give us something fresh. I want to like it. But like, especially the Superman stuff is so boring. It just is. That's why I got into Supergirl, because it was a little different. It wasn't like completely Superman, but you would have cameos and stuff, so that was pretty cool. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, but I don't think Superman hits like that.
Oh, there are a lot of people who really like Superman.
Well, the Superman simps, yeah, but like
no. There's people who the general audience wants Superman. Do you know how many people begging for Henry Cavill to come back as Superman? So there's a lot of people who.
Please tell me you're not taking the Enosh crowd in effect, because they're all simps.
I am not taking.
Not one of them's real fans.
I am not taking Enosh crowd. I will not.
Yeah, do not take the Enosh crowd, because they are all simps, every single one.
I am not talking about that. But I'm saying is, for me, and in general, there are people who like Superman. What I'm saying is, if you can make every Batman villain relatable, why not use a little bit of that format for the rest of the villains? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, oh, don't destroy Batman. I'm not saying stop making Batman movies, which I am, but stop making Batman movies forever. I'm saying use what you did for Batman, some of the spots for Batman, and put it towards other superheroes, for the other superheroes, like a Wonder Woman, like a Green Lantern, like a Flash, like a Superman. We should not be putting all the eggs in our basket into Batman and having Sips grabbing on them like Chase Meridian in Batman Forever.
Oh, look, Elite's here.
Oh, hi, Elite. That's all I am saying.
And that statement right there proves that people don't know how to let go. How
What do you
long
mean?
ago was Batman Forever?
Dude.
Okay, how long ago was Batman Forever? 1995, right?
Yes.
Most Batman fans nowadays don't even realize that movie ever even existed.
Actually, there people still watch and people say I like that one better than I like that one. I like Batman Forever. They said Batman and Robin is still the worst Batman, but they like Batman Forever.
But yeah, Superman is a god. Yeah, that's why he's unrelatable. Thor's not gonna hit like Spider-Man and
Oh my.
X-Men and stuff like that. Go back to Thor movies. Everybody says that like Thor 2 and 3 were trash, even though I thought they were pretty good.
No, I totally despise Thor Ragnarok. We ain't talk about that right now.
Yeah,
But
see, Ragnarok,
but
I thought it was good.
I just feel like for me, you can make a god relatable. You can. It has been done. That's all I'm saying. It has been done.
Yeah, but like the way they turned him into like a god, they never referred to him as a god in freaking like the early Superman stuff.
Exactly. That's what I'm.
And they made Hercules work for years. So like you could have done that.
But that's what I'm trying
And
to say.
Hercules was relatable.
Exactly. Why can't you do the same thing for Superman?
You can. They just don't ever execute it. That's the thing.
No, and that's the writing,
Jesus
and that's a
Christ, the
writing's
writer.
fault.
That was us going on a rant. It was kind of
Jesus was a
funny
writer.
too.
That
I
was a good one.
too.
That was funny though. That one got me off guard.
Yeah. See, so come on. We all got to lighten up. The pandemic is over, guys. So all these and I told this to Anchorman earlier. We were having a chat, and I said all these influencers and these YouTubers, they're basically irrelevant because the pandemic is over. So their power and their voice and their influence is gone to shit. Tell me that the freaking G&G freaking influencers are what they once were. They're not the same as they were in 2020. Jeremy and Ryan and all them, they had influence over people. Now the only people they have influence over are a bunch of freaking idiots. Like they don't have the influence they once did. Most of us have gone back to work or done something with our lives or freaking dedicate our time to family or whatever it is.
I'm telling you, that was a good one. But I'm telling you, if I was in court fighting for a Superman video game, I would do it. I would fight tooth and nail. I'll be telling people.
They have used Superman so much. Like there's so much stuff.
Dude, I know.
The only Superman thing that ever hit was Smallville.
Dude, I'm not talking about a TV show.
I'm talking about anything.
No,
don't go comics. You can't pull from the comics because that's not what general audiences get into.
I understand it, but I'm not talking about.
You got to look at the shows, movies, and video games.
I understand.
You got to pull from.
Yeah, but I understand it. But I'm just saying, I'm not talking about a TV show. I'm talking about a video game. A video game that you could develop. If I could see freaking so many Batman Arkham games, you could definitely dish out one freaking Superman game. That is all I'm saying.
I just don't think it's gonna happen.
But it could.
Because it's just what made the Arkham good is you could you could go into the cities and the back alleys and stuff like that, like you were actually there.
You could do the same
They've
thing in
never
Metropolis.
explored Metropolis like that before. So you're talking about 7 to 10 years worth of development, because that's going to take a lot of time.
You could do the same, but you could do the same thing for what's his face. You could fix it. You could fix it for Arkham. Put better buildings and all that type of stuff. Make it Sunshine. Done. All you gotta do is.
You can't copy and paste Gotham into Metropolis.
I'm not saying you can. I'm saying you can use some of the designs, like the Sunshine and all that type of stuff and all that stuff. But everything else, like the buildings, you could fit.
Yeah.
You could make for that. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know if they're willing to do that,
Why not?
because I don't think Superman's worth it.
Oh God, dude, it's like chat. It's like talking to a brick wall.
It is not talking to a brick wall.
It's like a Great Wall of China.
You think Superman is great, and he's not.
But from your
Because
perspective,
if Superman
you think Batman is the bee's knees, and he's not.
He is.
He's
That's why
not.
he's still going.
No, he's no. The reason why he's going because people like you and Arkham keep buying this crap.
No.
How many times do I have to see his origins? How many times do I have to see Alfred? How many times do I have to see the Joker and all that stuff?
That's the thing. Batman's just fun, dude. Straight up.
I mean, how many times do I have to see Batman origin every freaking time? How many times do I have to see the Joker?
Like, I like your ideas, but I think it's towards the wrong superhero.
No. Why?
I think I do want a video game, and I want someone other than Batman to be the star focus.
Okay.
But I think the star focus should be on a Green Lantern, because you can do so much stuff with that. I want a Green Lantern video game. I
agree with you.
Yeah,
1,000%. But we can use.
That's what I want. I think Green Lantern can be relatable, and you can do stuff with Green Lantern because you have 2 Green Lanterns that they've used that I know of. It's John Stewart and then
Hal Jordan.
Yeah, but what was his name?
What, Guy Gardner?
Jordan.
Hal Jordan?
Yeah. So those 2 Green Lanterns you could do, and you could like how they're doing the new Spider-Man game, where they got so they got Miles Morales and Peter Parker.
Hold on. Read the comments. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, you guys, the way you read comments.
Read the comments, man. I'm sorry. I'm dying from their thing. It's killing me now.
Oh, I know you hate Batman. That's fine. You don't have to like the character. I do agree we need a Superman game. I don't call Batman stuff.
Listen. I am a
No, he's fatigued, and we've gotten a Superman game. So, like, if we already got in the game, then that's fine. Right off in the sunset, right? I don't mind doing away with Batman. That's fine. Like, I don't disagree with Nate on that. And Batman is outplayed, and they always go back to the well with Batman, and they need to go somebody new.
He's basically now Hulk Hogan.
Let me finish. Here's the thing. I want somebody new, not Grandpa Clark Kent. All right? That's where we debate. All right? Okay, do away with Batman. Put him on the shelf for 20 years. Okay?
Listen.
I agree with that. And Nate's fatigue, I'm starting to feel it myself. So freaking, I get the Batman fatigue, and I do agree. But I don't think Superman, Clarky Boy, is going to be your freaking saving grace. I think it should be somebody young and fresh and newer, and something that we have not explored.
But can I explain to you why this will work? Why it could work? Instead of this, is why it could work.
No, because you think that Superman's on the same level as Batman. And
I'm not. No. Listen, I'm not saying he's on the same level. They're pretty much they're pretty much even.
No, they're not even.
They're
Not
they're
close.
even. No, they're even from this perspective.
Batman's not his perspective.
Stop. You don't understand the
The
word.
Ninja
You
Turtle
understand
is
the word.
yes. The Ninja
He's
Turtle's
trying
on my
to- he's
side.
trying to
Yes.
No, he's not on your side. He's trying to say they're not on the same level because Batman's above. He loves Batman and Spider-Man. So yeah.
Listen, but back to my point.
You're a big Green Lantern fan. Why are you stepping your ass off for Superman? I don't
Listen,
get it.
listen, because as much as I love my Green Lantern and I love him to death.
Agar guys.
I fight. I would fight. I would fight for Green Lantern, and I am.
Why are you advocating for that?
But can I finish before you jump the gun? The reason why the Superman thing will need to work is because now it's going to spread to everything else. Superman is the biggest reason.
No, he's not.
No. Let me finish.
Together. No.
Let me finish before
Crap,
you jump.
dude.
Let me finish.
Oh my God! Stop making him relevant.
Space. Superman got that.
Oh,
Underground,
really?
Superman
Gotham
got
Knights
that.
sucks, right?
Making
I got Elite
no.
saying we got Gotham Knights. I got Sub Monkey saying Gotham Knights is cool. So you're gonna say that Gotham Knights is crap when my fans
That's from my
straight up
perspective.
said it was cool.
That is my perspective. But we ain't talking about it right now.
Your perspective.
That is my perspective. But we ain't talking about that right now. For me. Let I want to hear. Yeah, let's read Arkham's. Let's read Arkham's.
Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. You're right and wrong at the same time. Yes, there's fatigue, but people are still going to buy Batman no matter what. It's not just me. It's the face of DC. We know what DC stands for, Arkham. You don't have to keep saying it.
But that's the problem. You see, like
and do you know why he's the face of DC? Because he's the only detective in DC.
He's literally
Detective Comics. He's the only detective.
He's literally Stone Cold to Superman's Hulk Hogan.
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is everything you could have.
Hell, exactly.
Okay, so because they did this back in the 60s and 70s. Like, so do your research, guys, if you don't believe me. But in the 60s and 70s, Batman bombed, right? Because they made
for Frank Miller,
happy, funny, comedy, haha. And so they put him on the shelf,
days
right?
of the Adam West. Come on now.
Yep, and they put him. Adam West's a good actor, but Batman, not. All right. So they've tried to make it for the family and funny, haha, and it didn't work, right? So they put Batman on the shelf in around the mid 70s. So they're going to give another DC hero a chance to really build up the brand. So then they give it to Superman. And Superman came out in the 70s. And Superman was a little successful, but not at the point that DC wanted. So after they stopped doing the Superman movies in the 80s, then they're like, they needed to bring back a superhero or introduce one. And instead, and this is where they kind of failed, they should have brought somebody new after that. Because when they put Batman on the shelf, they tried Wonder Woman, they tried Superman, and it really didn't hit the way they wanted it to hit.
And then Batman 89.
So then they're like, okay, who do we go back to? Instead of moving forward, they should have either done an Aquaman or a Green Lantern or something. That's what
really at
done.
That time, no.
But even at that time, they should have, and I think it would have hit because we would have never got a Ryan Reynolds, Hal Jordan Green Lantern. We could have got somebody else. We could have, and me and you could fantasy book on who would have been a good Green Lantern.
Oh yeah, I have several, but we ain't talking about that.
Yeah, especially that 80s 90s period.
Yep.
Yeah, we could fantasy book all day.
Oh,
Imagine if they would have gotten the 90s. Ben Affleck could have been a good one in his prime. I'm not saying now. He's like Ben Affleck's old man now, but freaking back then, freaking maybe it could have worked. Uh, that's what I think they should have done. But they went back to Batman, and they wanted Tim Burton. Tim Burton wanted to go serious with it though,
and and that affected into the movie, and that's what affected into the comic books.
and
That
the
was that
cartoon
was a trickle
show
that
and
was a
all
trickle
that.
down that was a trickle down effect. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, it was a
and
trickle down.
that's not only did it save DC from extinction, it made it the number one freaking IP as far as like superhero stuff. Like, and DC was kicking Marvel's ass straight up, hand
I know.
over fist, because of Tim Burton's vision of what he wanted that character to be. He didn't want funny haha from the 60s. He wanted serious. He wanted Dark Knight comics.
Which was good, and
Yeah.
and
So
and like I said, for me,
the
I don't.
problem is like I see what you're saying, Nate. It's kind of like how they overuse the NWO. That after a while, people just didn't care.
No, no,
It's
no.
just taking Batman a whole lot longer to fizzle out. And Batman will fizzle out. Eventually, people will get tired of it. But I don't think Superman is like anything should like he should be the he should be the center of DC. Like I
I'm
don't
not.
agree with that.
Listen, I'm not saying being. I'm not saying. I'm not saying being the center of DC. I want it added. I want attitude era style. I want different. I want different things. I want different heels or faces and all this type of stuff. I don't want the same guy repeat. I don't want to roam. Pretty much, Batman went from Stone Cold Steve Austin to Roman Reigns, pre head of the table.
Oh,
That's how
Spider-Man
bad.
TV show, yeah.
Huh?
They were saying, I thought he said Superman. He was saying Spider-Man. Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Can you imagine if a live-action Spider-Man TV show in the 80s or 90s?
Oh, it would be extra goofy, especially the music. Oh Lord, don't even start.
Oh yeah, they would have made it goofy. The people who did Spider-Man and X-Men animated, they were taking a risk. So I don't know if it would have worked in live action. Yes, we should have right at everything, but I don't agree to stop using Batman for a while because that could hurt the character.
How could it
No,
hurt? No. How could it hurt the character? It's already set. He's already set in video games, TV shows, all that type of stuff. He's
Yeah,
already set.
you know what?
It's
You know
not
what
like the X-Men.
you can't hurt the character any more than you already have. You
Yeah.
created Damian Wayne. All right. There's no way to further hurt Batman or make him look more like a chump.
Or Jason
than-
Todd.
Yeah. Damian Wayne essentially is the Kathleen Kennedy of the DC because how you want to say she ruined Star Wars. Damian Wayne has ruined Batman forever. The fact that he ever existed. Because Damian Wayne's trash. So yeah. Funny, yeah. Batman was Stone Cold Steve Austin to Roman Reigns at the table. No, see, what happens here, Elite, is Nate wants to make Superman Clark Kent the tribal chief. Okay.
Whoa.
But I'm saying he's not good enough to be the tribal chief.
You are implying things that I did not
The
say.
Batman acknowledged me, said Superman.
No, I am not saying that, Josh. I am not saying that. I'm not trying to make him the face of DC again. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying to you is this.
I don't agree with that. I'm sorry, Artie.
What I'm saying to you is this. I'm saying that Superman, there's a lot more things with Superman. I mean, I'm not saying there's a lot more things Superman could do, but the villains. What about Livewire? Mela, whatever her name is. Cyborg Superman, Metalo, Mixia Spicklick. I mean, I could go down the list with these Superman villains. We should be giving them more relatability so that we understand why Superman is in this, why Superman fights, why Superman is it, why they fight Superman. Some of them get paid. Some of them get paid by Lex Luthor and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, but I didn't know like half and that's the sad part about it. I didn't half of the people you just listed as villains. I'm like, who the fuck are they?
And that's the problem.
Yep, there we go. Ding. Every time Nate says that's a problem, I'm gonna say ding. And then once we get monetized, we got to pay him $1 every time he says it.
No, but not for real. But that's the problem. People.
See, this is why I like having a lead over here. All right, he says the problem with Superman is people are not much into sci-fi stuff and God complex stories.
But yet you what? But
Thank
yet
you, Elite.
But yet you focus on things like the Suicide Squad, like the Justice League and all these other stuff.
I hate.
And they focus on sci-fi and all that type of stuff because you're facing off Darkseid, you're facing off Vandal Savage. I mean, I could go.
The thing is, you guys think this stuff is more relevant than what it is.
But it's
like, so they did one Justice League movie. Justice League.
I'm talking about the TV. I'm talking about the TV shows. I'm not talking about.
Oh yeah, no, nobody talks about that because they're animated. Okay.
Oh
they're irrelevant. Animated is not what it once was. It's all about live action. What's in the movie theaters. Unless it's Vilma, where everyone wants to hate on that. I'm
talking about video. I'm not live action. We'll cross that bridge where we get there.
No, he's not talking about live action.
I'm talking about video. I'm talking about video games.
He thinks that his favorite Justice League show is more relevant than what it actually is.
It is. Have you watched it?
With a select few.
Have you watched it?
Not the whole thing. Because I've been working, buddy.
I understand, which I totally understand.
Hey, Nate, wouldn't a Superman game cost $1 million? Probably cost millions of dollars.
It will cost like I would say it would cost like $300 at best.
Probably not that much. I'm thinking around 50 to 100 million. You're gonna have to cost that much money, and you're gonna have to put 7 to 10 years worth of work in. If you're gonna make it like in like an Arkham universe or freaking what they have with Spider-Man or anything else.
He thought I was talking about comic books.
Comic books. Oh my god, dude.
Arkham really thought I was talking about comic books.
No, comic books are just like animation.
No. Just scroll down. Just scroll.
Oh, yeah. I will. Yeah. We're talking about video games. I do agree with you that we should.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
I know, but you want Superman to be this catalyst.
I'm not saying. No. Once again,
You realize what Superman is, right, Nate? He's the ultimate white meat babyface, and I hate white meat babyfaces in general. So the fact that I don't like Superman should not freaking surprise you at all.
Sir. You know what?
He's a wrestling fan. You know what kind of good guys I like.
To quote the great Paul Heyman, and I'm paraphrasing here, a champion is worth the challengers they put down. We seen him face off against Darkseid, Brainiac, Luthor multiple times because they deliver a challenge to try to beat or surpass Superman. And the way and when he does beat them, he uses other things to defeat them. That is what I'm trying to say to you.
It's true because honestly, you had the best Marvel show. What if it was the lowest rating in that show? And then he said, I'm afraid that the shows are going to get canceled along with Spider-Man freshman year, X-Men 97. No, they're not going to get canceled, but they might
It's
not
going to
get
be
renewed.
delayed. I'll tell you that.
No, it just might not be renewed for a second season.
Maybe. But what I'm just saying.
Yeah, so like Superman is for me. So what we say might mean babyface. Your typical old school good guy with very bland personality, not having to go through many issues, and he's the good guy because
So Hulk
you're
Hogan.
told he's the good guy.
So he's
I
Hulk
don't-
Hogan.
I never got that either.
He
What's
is.
so great about Hogan?
He's basically the same thing.
Yes,
Superman-
and I agree.
no.
No, I'm saying I agree with you, Nate. I'm saying I don't get why people were ever into Hulk Hogan.
Because he was the first mainstream guy. I like Superman, and they praise him. But then when people like the anti, i.e., Batman, he had to turn evil, and that's what happened in the Injustice.
That's what happened in Injustice. I don't follow that.
Yeah.
I don't
They
follow
had-
Injustice
well,
because it was boring.
It wasn't what happened, but
It was like when you got the fight scenes were cool, but like a lot of that stuff was like boring as crap. Let's see, we got a couple more comments. I'm gonna fall behind again. Here's the thing: you can't do Superman in the Arkham engine. You have to do them very differently. It can, in some ways, you might have the limitations with his powers.
What? But Arkham. Here's the question: why not? Why
Yeah.
not? Why not?
Why can't you do it with the Arkham engine? Why not?
Exactly. Why not?
That's what I'm saying.
It could work.
I don't disagree that Superman has a bland personality. I mean, bland. He has a very good personality, even in the animation. Yeah, but he has no relatability.
Yes,
That's
sir.
the whole-
Yes, he does.
Can you relate to him?
I definitely can.
How can you relate to him? Are you a god?
No, but I can relate his. Even though he's a god, he
Are you
has
strong? Are you like Big E strong, but you have to
Oh.
hold yourself back because you don't want to hurt people?
no. It's not because of. But see, that's why I always get a little a tad frustrated with you, Judge, because you always try to put things like, he did this. What I'm trying to tell you is, I'm trying to give you details to expand.
How's he related?
Because it's not because, yeah, he is a god, but he has things that makes him human.
What?
He like, say for instance, he has to hold back the saber Metropolis. He can't be himself in a world. He has to wear a disguise in a world where people will think of him as a freak or a weird guy. He has a human love interest. He has a human love interest that every time they have to get to him is by using her. Multiple, and I mean, and that's just 3 focal points. I'm not going to the sub points, but we ain't
Yeah,
talking.
I get what you're saying.
But what
then listening to you say this, if I wouldn't have grown up with the Superman that they did back in the 70s and 80s, I'd probably be inclined to agree with you.
But listen.
But the characters that played those people were the most insufferable, trash, garbage actors for those roles. Margot Kidder was the worst Lois Lane I've ever freaking seen. She was annoying. She was freaking, it was terrible. I did not believe anything she freaking did. The fact that people would try to sell me that you can't tell the difference between Clark Kent and Superman because one has a pair of glasses on and one doesn't. That's garbage. Like, but if I would have grown up with Henry Cavill Superman, I probably be a fan.
See for you, I'm just gonna even with the other things. Even you have Dean Kane and the other
Oh
lady,
yeah,
the
Dean
Superman,
Kane. Dean Kane was a good one too.
yeah,
Yeah.
Superman and Lois Adventures.
Oh yeah.
You see in the progression of what they do. Yes,
Yeah.
the 70s and 80s Superman, and I understand why you hate them so much. But and yes, they did suck. But for you to use that as a catalyst for your hatred of Superman,
But everybody compares.
that's just wrong. That's
Well,
wrong.
everybody compares the originals. Think about
Yeah,
it.
but
No
here's
matter what IP you're going off of, it's always compared to the original one.
but for video games, what's the original? We're really going to focus on Superman 64? Ha!
Okay, so if you go off of a video game, they'll do one and that's it. It's
Listen.
not gonna be like restore the Snyder cut. All
No,
right,
no.
freaking when you get your one Superman video game, you're gonna get that, and that's it.
No, you won't.
And that's it. You're gonna get your one Superman video game. That's it. There's not gonna be a spin-off of it. It's not gonna lead into anything else.
Arkham did it.
But there you go, thinking that Superman and Batman are on the same level.
But because there are in this perspective.
In your perspective,
No.
cool,
in
but
the general's perspective.
they are not on the same level and never will be.
Okay, I'll give you. Okay, how about this? Why is it that Superman, that S on the chest, is the most recognized symbol in all of the world? Second is Batman. So you're telling me that the thousands of people who have that Superman symbol, who wear Superman shirts, they're all dumb. Well, not dumb, but they're all ridiculous because they love Superman.
We can have this debate for days. I'm gonna
We
tell you.
will. We
Okay.
will. But
Okay, okay, I'll make this comparison. You got your classic heels in wrestling, and you got your the cool heels, the tweeners.
oh Lord, here we go again.
What? Nobody likes the classic heel anymore. They all want the heel to be cool, want the bad guy to be cool. Why is that?
Scott Hall.
No, you can't blame one person because it's actually Kevin Nash, but
I know, but I just use it there for comparison.
because the cool heel is more entertaining. Not one cool heel ever had go away heat.
Okay, but there's a lot of few people who had go away heat.
Not
Sean.
cool heels. Yeah, typical heels, but yeah, not the cool heels. Not the anti-hero heels. No.
And that's what Batman is an anti-hero.
He's an anti-hero. Especially in the 90s when being the anti-hero was the thing.
Yes.
And that's across the board, whether you're music, movies, wrestling, no matter what it was, the anti-hero was on the rise. And people look at that era as like, okay, anti-heroes, I missed that time, that decade. And sometimes they can go overboard with it. I think the anti-hero needs a break. I just don't think going like, okay, the whole complaint is that we go to the well for Batman too much.
Which
and
we
I
do.
get that, okay? And I agree with that. But we shouldn't go to the same well for another character when we should do something newer. They've done everything. They have, because when you make the complaint, oh, they need a Superman game. Well, Superman's an injustice, so there's your Superman game.
No, it's and you just falling right to my trap. You triggered my trap cards.
Right, because I knew it was gonna do it. All right, I'm saying that's what they will say.
No.
But like,
Injustice,
I don't think going to Superman is the solution. I
No,
think
no,
you
no.
should go with somebody fresh because Superman's just as old and tiring and fatigued as Batman is, right? So, like, just because they haven't done a video games are based upon mainstream appeal of like movies, shows, stuff like that. Or it used to be. Now it's not so much, but
Nah, but here's the thing. What I'm trying to enlighten you on, sir. Why do you think? Okay, now you're going into the wrestling route.
I'm making comparisons on what I
Yeah,
know.
you're making comparisons with wrestling.
Of
Okay,
course. Why not?
Batman. You literally could tell me how many superhero. You could tell me how many supervillains Batman got that, i.e., got the best of him, or they got outsmarted by Batman, right?
Oh yeah, Batman got them all.
Yeah, got them all. You
But
got,
the thing about the
but
Batman,
let me finish a bit. I'm sorry. Let me finish. Why do we why is it the fact Batman is that important? It's because the challenge, physical. We seen Batman had his back broken by Bane. We seen the Joker literally poison every one of the Bat family and Alfred. We seen Poison Ivy literally poison him and give him a few days to live. We seen Bane trapped him in a coffin with with less time because of the challenges. Because of the challenges he has been set up. That's why people root for him because he is human. He is very human, and he has challenges just like the rest of them. Trauma.
mhm.
His parents died. A lot of people can relate to that.
Yeah,
Well, not the millions of dollars part, but the grief, regret, um, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Even with when Jason Todd died, same thing, and et cetera, et cetera, et
you
cetera.
know you're explaining exactly why Batman gets used more than Superman, right?
I know this, but because of, and that's now the problem now, because you're letting Batman off on you're letting Batman be that guy because there's nobody there.
So are you saying that they made Batman too good?
Yeah, they made him too good. No, no, no. It's true. They made him too good to the point where,
So essentially, Batman is the Fiend.
yeah, he's pretty.
Okay,
They pretty much made him the Fiend. And
he's too
now,
OP.
yeah, and really, this dude dodged Omega beams that were unmissable. If that's not Fiend like, I don't know what is. But we ain't talking. What I'm saying to you is this: video games, a Superman video game.
Saying it looks good though. Which one are you talking about?
Oh, I know which
Yeah,
thing you're
Call of
talking about.
Duty. They have a superhero skin for their players. No, I haven't seen, but that's cool. I got to check it out, dude.
I saw one of my friends is a huge Call of Duty person. I was like, oh, that looks nice.
I'm
But
gonna post my Discord right now, so you guys can hit me up if you're not already on there.
and debate. But anyway, what?
Oh
But what
yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna put the server.
but like but like I said, for a Superman video game can be done. You can make each of the characters relate. Hell, Spider-Man. Do you know? I mean, Spider-Man. They could take a page out of Spider-Man. I'm not saying use all of Spider-Man, but take a page out of it. Give
Which Modern Warfare 2 is that? The new one or the original?
All right, we'll debate on that later.
Oh, we've been debating on this whole thing for a while. I do agree that we need to have a new superhero. I'm not saying Batman go away. I'm just saying give him a little break, dude. He's done. What happens when you finish up the end of a movie? I use Harry Potter example because that was a big IP for a time. When that was over, we're not like, oh, we're gonna get spinoffs and we're gonna get all this. No, when it was done, it was done. All right, it's good for what it was. It was done. We can relive through the 8 movies and the video games, and that's it. It's fine. We didn't go back and do tons of freaking content. We don't have to. It can survive off of what it was with that saga. So we can take a break from Batman. I just don't feel that Superman is on that level. I think you need to do something young and fresh and things that people can relate to. I think a Green Lantern or an Aquaman would be where it's at. But that's the debate. Nate does think that Superman can be the saving grace and carry on DC and all that stuff.
Dude,
that's where the big debate is.
No. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it's the saving. I don't care about this. I don't care about DC like that. I don't care about it.
Hey, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew. But anyway, I don't care about that, man. What I'm saying to you is this. All I want is a Superman video game.
Okay.
That gives us relatability to the villains. Superman is Superman. I'm not saying Superman. Superman is boring from a perspective. Superman is boring from a perspective, but the villain's not. Why can't we dive into? Lex Luthor is, Why can't we dive into Livewire? Why can't we dive into Cyborg Superman or Metalo, Mixius Spicklick, Volterra, whatever?
Was Toyman from that or Gotham?
Yeah, Toyman too. Toyman.
Okay.
I mean, why can't we have video games relating the supervillains like we did with Arkham? How many times do I had to see freaking...
Actually, if you did it like Supergirl, that was pretty good.
I
figured out about Toyman and those other villains, so it introduced me into a new line of villains.
If you watch Justice League, you would understand.
Yeah, but I'm not into animated like that anymore. I just, as a kid, yeah, but since being an adult, I really haven't been into animated like I used to be. There's a couple animated things I like. It's just like...
It's just not your speed.
Yeah, it's just not me. And I'm seriously not hating on anybody who's animated. It just doesn't hit with me anymore.
Hate. I had to do it.
So love that, dude.
I had to do
show. That's a show that never gets old.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all. And think about this. If Superman does work, then they'll say, "Oh, why not Green Lantern? Why not Wonder Woman? Why not Aquaman? Why not Teen Titans? Why not Doom Patrol?" That's all I'm saying. I'm saying that
because unfortunately, on the business side, they're going to go back to the well until the well dries up.
Really? Social media. Do you know how many people would have... Social media. They could literally put out a Superman video game and use social media, use Instagram, Twitter, TikTok to promote the hell out of it.
Mm-hmm. But
It's not the same. It's not the same
but
as it
social
was.
media is starting to be a thing of the past. Ever since the pandemic ended, we're going back to the way things used to be.
I understand, dude. I I understand that. What I'm saying is the best thing, the only thing you gotta do is promote. And you have all these avenues to promote a video game and make it something. That's all I am saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you do have all these avenues and stuff. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
Yeah. I just like
I know your hatred. I know your hatred for Superman.
it's not really a hatred. It's
I
just
mean, I
like,
know you don't like Superman because of
it's like
Christopher
people
Reeve.
try to say I hate Superman, like people try to say you hate Batman. Is it fair to say you hate Batman when you clearly don't? Because
No.
you did watch the Batman with Matt Reeves directing and Robert Pattinson. You
Yes.
watched the movie, so clearly you don't hate it,
I've
and you
just-
found some entertainment value. You're just sick and tired of Batman all the time. I'm
Yes.
sick and tired of Superman all the time. And it does happen all the time. People just don't pay attention. Maybe they haven't done a video game. Doesn't mean I'm not fatigued.
Dude,
If you live your life in the video game world, then yeah, I could see, oh, I'm clamoring for that. But like I mostly watch shows.
I'm looking at three. I'm focusing on three avenues. Comic books. I'm on comic books, radio, TV shows, and video games. I walk into four. I walk into different varieties. What I'm saying is,
yeah, but like
two varieties has
what
been.
What happens when comic books die?
It won't.
It will.
It won't.
Yeah, it will, because you're assuming that paper is always going to be there. Everything's going digital, man. Technology has freaking killed so many jobs that
Comic ebooks. You still got ebooks.
Yeah, but like everything's gonna go to either TV or streaming. Comic books are gonna be a thing of the past, and nobody's gonna do it anymore. And that line of business is going to be dead. So they need to. That's why a lot of these places are doing all these shows and bringing everything to live action to prepare for that. It's okay now, but eventually comic books will die.
But
it's just like things, or people are like, oh, they'll always be around. That's not a guarantee. It's sad, but like, do you know that in the state of Florida, there is not one Pizza Hut that's a dine-in?
Really?
They've all been shut down. All the dine-ins.
I did not know that.
Do delivery and carry out because of COVID, because of the pandemic. It killed it forever. So we will never have dine-ins ever again.
Oh, there's dine-ins still in my area.
Well, there's probably some, but eventually it's going to go across the board. And like they've been trying to do that before the pandemic. I remember in 2016.
You know what's coming back in my area? A drive-through.
Drive-through what?
Like movies drive-through.
Oh, the drive-in, yeah.
The drive-in.
Well, yeah, in your smaller towns, yeah, you'll see those. Like in Tennessee, where Rachel used to live.
Tennessee.
They have quite a few drive-ins there, and it's actually really nice. We went on a date night one time, and it's funny because guess what movie it was?
Is this Batman?
No.
Superman?
Yep. It's Man of Steel. It was actually a double feature. The first movie is Man of Steel, and then we watched Pacific Rim. It was actually pretty cool.
I like the first one.
Yeah.
I did not like the second one.
So like, yeah. So I liked, and I thought Amy Adams, I think her name was a good Lois Lane. So like, I like the Henry Cavill stuff. And then me and Rachel were watching The Witcher the other night, and I really liked I really like that. Well, it was the first time I ever saw it, so like I'm a little behind with certain things. But I like Henry Cavill. I really do.
The second, I mean, yeah, he did good, but it wasn't like it's just the part that it was just very confusing. It was a
John
confusing.
Boyega. Oh yeah, he was in Pacific Rim, wasn't he? Yeah, that was. It's
Oh,
been
don't worry,
forever.
don't worry. I'm gonna debate. I'm gonna tell you what I will do in the in my Star Wars sequels. I'll tell you.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
but yeah, freaking. So yeah, and if I would have grown up off of Henry Cavill, because Henry Cavill has the, if you're going off of comics and you're going off the cartoon show from the '90s, like freaking Henry Cavill's got it. He's a perfect Superman and Clark Kent, and
Too bad that the company did not know what the heck to do.
yeah, and it's not because I don't think that James Gunn knows what to do with Superman as a character, because James Gunn is so slapstick comedy that I don't know if he could get serious with a character. The most serious that James Gunn's ever gotten with a character was
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Peacemaker.
I that too.
Yeah, I think Peacemaker was the most serious he's ever gotten with a character.
Because he's different. Because nobody knows Peacemaker like that. So he could do some he could do some avenues with
and
that.
That's what we need more of. It's fresh characters that we don't know who the hell they are, and you build on that. At one time, these big characters, your Batman, your Superman, they weren't world renowned.
Oh, they were. Superman was world renowned.
No, they were new characters, and people fell in love with the story. Okay, yeah, over the past 20, 30 years, yeah, everybody knows who they are. But what happened back in the 40s and 50s and 60s?
Nobody
Didn't really know who these characters were, but they got into the characters and learned their story, and so many people got into these characters that they became famous.
Also, I had the sidebar on this because I thinking back at the Flash. Dude, the Flash sucks so bad. Villain wise. I'm not saying he sucks, but I'm saying
when is that movie even coming out?
I don't know. But back to my point.
Where's my Michael?
Thank you. They just don't care.
That's what Elite's been trying to tell you this whole time.
What?
When he came in, that just people don't give a crap about Superman, whether it's fans or creators.
And that's the problem.
Because he's just not entertaining enough.
No, listen. He's a Boy Scout. Of course he is. That's why people don't like him. But here's the thing. That's why I'm not. Listen, that's why people have that. Because he's a Boy Scout. Same as Captain America.
Yes, and people don't care.
I'm sorry. We're going rant on this. I'm sorry.
It's like, I'm glad I'm the only one that's not, that other people see it too.
We'll just stop here. We'll stop here for another.
This will never stop.
Yes, this will never stop because we'll be fighting.
How much of the Enosh Kool-Aid have you been drinking?
First of all, I am not, dude. Why you got
at least you didn't go off on me like Sri did because she's Snyder bro. Okay.
Listen. I am not on the Enosh Kool-Aid. I am just saying.
Are you still on his panels?
I never even been on his panel.
You never been on his panels? I thought you were going to be on his show and stuff like that.
I did one. I did a segment, but I didn't go on.
Oh, you did one time? You're not a regular dude.
I'm not a regular dude. If I was a regular dude, I would be telling you. I would have been telling you nonstop that I would be on.
Superman's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Oh,
I'm gonna play it again.
Why? Why are you doing this to me?
I was just kidding.
You a clown for that.
The Enosh Kool-Aid.
You are a clown for that. That was a good one, but that was good.
You know I'm just joking, guys.
I know, but
me and Nate have these debates, and they're fun. Okay, that's all they are. You think I'm gonna be mad at Nate? Nah, me and him are still best friends.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, it's just a simple debate. It's not like
Yeah, that's all we do.
Yeah.
We'll yell, and like most of it was pretty funny. We do this for entertainment more than anything.
Pretty much, yeah. But we've totally, and the guilty pleasures one. I did not say my guilty pleasure on that standpoint.
Okay, I told you guys my guilty pleasure is One Tree Hill. What's your guilty pleasure?
Now that one is.
Come on, it's okay. I'm not judging here. I just told you I like One Tree Hill. That it doesn't get any worse than that.
Well, one of my TV show guilty pleasures was it was Dawson's Creek.
Yes. There we go.
I mean, I didn't.
Yes.
I was like.
No, like, okay, so I like Dawson's Creek when I was a kid too, and let me tell you why. Well, more a teenager. Because I was huge into the Mighty Ducks movies, right?
Yes.
Because they were big in the 90s, right?
Yes.
And one of the lead characters, he played Charlie. His name is Jonathan Jackson.
Yes.
Or no, that was Joshua Jackson, right?
Yeah, Joshua Jackson.
Joshua Jackson, and he was Dawson off of Dawson's Creek. So I started watching that because I was a fan of his stuff.
No, he wasn't.
I watched it as well.
No, I don't think he was that. I think he was one of the people. I can't remember the name, but
no, he was. He was the guy dating Katie Holmes.
Oh yes. I'm sorry. It's been a while.
It's okay. It wasn't Vanderbeek. It was the other one.
Are you sure? I think.
Yes, sure? I'm sure that was Dawson. Trust me, I watched it too.
All right.
I got into it too. Yeah, that's why I didn't care for Katie Holmes, because I didn't like her in Dawson's Creek, let alone Batman Begins.
I mean, but I think I'm sure it's James Vanderbeek.
No, he was not Dawson, dude.
I think it was him. I think it was him. I'm gonna search it up. Just for.
You go ahead.
Confirmation.
Go ahead. Just to say I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll admit that. Hold on. I didn't mean that Warner Brothers didn't care about Superman. Oh, no. I know what you meant. But they don't care about Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, Warner Brothers don't even care about DC. That's why they put James Gunn, that idiot, in charge of DC.
There's nowhere to go but up with Zack Snyder.
I guess you're right if you look at it that way.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was right.
You sound like Dave Chappelle. You sounded straight up like Dave Chappelle.
I know. I did that out of just like that.
No, I gotta read this again, Elite, because I'll say it. Hold on, I didn't mean it that I don't care. That
Warner Brothers
don't care about Superman. Let's put the facts straight. No, I'm saying it, Elite. You don't have to say it. It's okay.
Yeah, I was right.
Some of this hating on Superman, probably, but like when it boils down to is like the character never like hit with me. Okay, I would watch Superman movies and watch the storyline, and like 9 times out of 10, I was cheering on the villains more than I was the hero, which I haven't done since Power Rangers.
Because you're a hater.
So yeah. Because you're
a hater. That's who you are.
No, I'm not a hater. It's just I don't like white meat baby faces because they're boring. Like Lex Luthor is probably one of the most interesting villains that I've ever seen.
I'm not sure about that.
Because you're always trying to find out why is he heartless. He has reasons, and every iteration of Lex Luthor, it's different, but it's the same.
I agree to disagree on that one. Yeah, I was right. James Vanderbeek was Dawson.
Okay, whatever, dude. You win.
And Joshua was Pacey.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's been like 20 years, dude.
Yeah. But the reason why I watched Dawson's Creek was because it was more I think it was very relatable.
This
was-
dude, I swear, this dude. How is that a guilty pleasure? He loves all the Sam Raimi freaking Spider-Man films, and he tells us every single waking moment.
Listen.
So how is that a guilty pleasure?
Listen, Topher Grace. That's all I have to say about that. Topher Grace.
I don't know. You see that trailer for that '90s show? I'm kind of excited to see him back as Eric Foreman.
Yeah, I like him as Eric Foreman, but I don't like him as Venom. That's the main reason I don't care about him.
Out of all the DC characters, Superman's your second favorite?
Thank you, Arkham. Thank you.
Okay, this is a guilty pleasure. Thank you, Elite. Elite says guilty pleasures for me is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the one where they go to Japan. The one that everybody hated on. But Elite likes it, and that's cool. It was kind of funny. Oh, you're cutting out a little bit, Nate.
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Yeah. But I'm saying people like Superman.
Stupid.
I'm not saying. Yeah, I appreciate that, Arkham. I appreciate that. I'm just saying.
But no, what a guilty pleasure is, Andrew, is a show or movie that people don't know that you like, that is universally unaccepted, and you would get made fun of for watching, that you don't admit to anyone.
All right, for a movie.
So we all know that Andrew likes all of the Spider-Man movies. So that wouldn't be considered a guilty pleasure because he's open about how he likes it. And you have a small community, Andrew, that hates on Spider-Man 3. There's still a lot of people who like that movie. And overall, we just hate parts.
We just hate parts.
Yes, the only thing I hate out of that movie is Topher Grace Venom. The rest of it, Sandman was great. We got Bully Maguire. Bully Maguire is freaking hilarious. How many memes did we get from Bully Maguire? A ton. And it's lasted for decades.
Yep.
So, yeah, so this community and we're involved with, Andrew, they are a small minority. They try to make noise like they're a majority of how people feel and think. But that's not true.
Okay, I'll give you the Topher Grace is so bad that we have Tom Hardy Venom, and he is now more beloved than any of the.
But
that
trilogy. One part doesn't make the entire movie trash. Yes, do I hate Topher Grace Venom with a passion? but freaking,
it's better than Galactus, who was a fart.
Yeah, but freaking.
Who was a fart?
No, there were a lot of parts of Spider-Man 3 that were pretty good. It's just, and Venom's one of my favorite characters, so it soured me on it a little bit. But
did you watch Spider-Man the animated series?
Yes.
Did you watch? And you saw the Venom?
Yeah.
That's
I know Topher Venom was absolute garbage, but it didn't make the whole movie bad. I would rather watch Spider-Man 3 every Friday for the rest of my life than watch the first hour of No Way Home, because at least I won't vomit and my wife won't vomit. And my wife literally threw up after watching the first hour because Tom Holland was such trash. All right. I kid you not. You want to ask her?
I'm not. Listen, I don't need to. I don't need.
Yeah. See, so
listen, I don't. Listen, I don't need to. I don't need to know.
Time.
Listen, I don't. Like I said, I don't need to know. I don't need to know because I can already tell Rachel don't like I could
Tom
tell.
Hardy is worse. That's a fact. No, that's your opinion.
Thank
Because
you. Thank
most
you.
people, no, Tom Hardy is not worse. Wait, she threw up? Yeah, because Tom Holland was so bad. Tom Holland is like the worst Spider-Man ever. He's better than Garfield. Don't even try. Or Garfield's better than Tom Holland.
I
So,
was just gonna say. I was like, wait,
no,
what?
no. See, like this. This is insane. Dang. Yeah, because it was like, and we liked Homecoming too. And my wife is not part of these communities and stuff that simp their ass off. So she just watches a movie for what it is, right? And that's why I go to her for opinions because it's more objective. My wife has the more casual mainstream audience view of things instead of the simp communities that we're a part of. So yeah, like, and my wife loved that 70s show, but she didn't like Topher Grace Venom. And she loves the freaking Raimi Spider-Man movies. So yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. A lot of the real Spider-Man fans do know how much they messed it up. And anyone who thinks that Tom Holland Spider-Man is like greatness is freaking an idiot. I'm sorry. I know I got friends who love that Tom Holland Spider-Man. Oh, well, it's a different. Yeah. Nobody asked for that. When you say Spider-Man, you know exactly what. And then you try to use the multiverse to course correct yourself. Hell, Ed Norton did more justice. I did like Edward Norton better than what's his name? Who's the latest guy who played the Hulk? I can't remember his name. Help me out, chat.
Wait, what happened? What did I miss?
Who's the latest? The one who played the Incredible Hulk last?
Mark
Garofalo
Ruffalo?
or Mark Ruffalo? That's it. Yeah, Edward Norton was better Hulk than Mark Ruffalo.
First of all,
I thought Eric Bana was the best Hulk that I've seen. So
and the thing about it,
Hulk.
yeah, it was. I think it was. I like the Hulk. I like Hulk better than the Incredible Hulk. I'm sorry.
Andrew Garfield did a good job with Spider-Man. Same for Toby. Yeah,
He did a good Spider-Man.
What I liked, I actually liked the Amazing Spider-Man movies, by the way, because it gave us a different. You talking about perspective? It gave us a different perspective. We never once heard about Peter Parker's parents. And Amazing Spider-Man started going through that route with his actual parents and stuff with the flashbacks and stuff, and I thought that was cool.
Can I be honest though? He was, in Andrew Garfield's perspective, for me, he was pretty much in the same breath as Val Kilmer in Batman Forever. He was a good Spider-Man, but he was a bland Peter Parker. I'm sorry, it's just me. He was very bland.
And I'm sorry because Peter Parker's bland in the first place.
Yeah.
The whole reason why I like Venom so much.
If you watch the Spider-Man, you watch the animated series, you see why. But we ain't talking about that right. But Venom
was. That's why I like Venom so much, because he was fun compared to Peter Parker.
Of course, because he was a villain, then he turned into an anti-hero. Boom! Got you. You see my point here? What I'm saying is, but I just feel like when No Way Home came in,
Sam Raimi understood the character more because the dude was a fan as a kid. Well, the thing is, and this might be a little polarizing, but Sam Raimi copy and pasted Spider-Man the animated series onto live action. That's all he did. So it's not like he should get this credit being this mastermind and came up with this vision. All he did is in the first two movies, he copy and pasted everything from the animated show. What he should have done was do that in Spider-Man 3.
But he could
didn't,
no
because he didn't get his own way.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing that was the problem. Because Sam Raimi wanted to do his own thing, and he wanted the Vulture instead of Venom. But then Sony they were bringing, and they were like literally monitoring his directing as well. So not only you have monitored your direction, you had the studio trying to shoehorn in a super villain that you didn't want. Of course, it's going to be coming bad like that. That is all I'm saying.
Nobody wanted Vulture. Everybody was clamoring for Venom.
I would be okay with it.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, though.
Well, but back to my point. But here's my point. This now become full circle right now. You see what happened? It's you said that you wanted people with variety, but then villains, instead of having the same villains, you wanted villains with more depth and stuff. But they picked their favorites. They got their favorites, right? Instead of going with
everyone's got their favorites.
Instead of going with a character that some of them some kind of knew, but
Vulture's not new.
But no. But hear me out. He was from the video games TV show. But I'm saying he's new to a general audience.
No, he's not. Everybody knows who Vulture is.
Everybody knows him through the thing. They think of Zord. He think he's a guy.
The only reason why Venom might be a little more known than freaking Vulture is because of Maximum Carnage. If they would have never done Maximum Carnage, then they'd be on the same level. So, like, it's not fair to say, oh, well, everybody knows who Venom's is, but nobody knows about Vulture. Everybody knows about Vulture.
I did not see your top 10.
The problem was that every movie they started putting in more villains. They should have kept it one apiece.
All right, I like one.
Look at this.
What?
Look at this wrong. And no, I'm not wrong because I saw exactly, because I was around during then. I went to the actual movie when it premiered. Where were you?
Where are you going? It's Spider-Man. Nobody knows who you are.
Yeah, so like I was in the movie theater the day that it premiered. As soon as it came on video, we were playing that at school. Like, we didn't care. I was in high school when that movie came out, and it was awesome. But he straight up copy and pasted that. The only thing he got from the 60s was the one scene where the freaking dude's jamming on the guitar and doing the original Spider-Man theme. That's the one chick or something like that. Looked like they were homeless. But that is the only 60s comparison that they use. Everything else pretty much is from the freaking show because that's what you had to compare it to, because it was coming off of the 90s cartoon show. It's the whole reason why they got the green light to do a movie.
Arkham, I like your one. I like 1 through 9. The only thing, Swamp Thing, I would swap Swamp Thing with dang, what's that dude's name? He was in Justice League Dark. What's that dude's name? Deadman. Is that the name? I think that's the name. Deadman. Here we go.
Go ahead. I know you like doing it.
What? Business is about to pick up. Are you gonna? Are you gonna invite him?
Heck no, I ain't about to invite him. Boot him.
I don't have a boot.
Look at the private chat.
I have no.
Okay. Yeah, dude. Oh, what happened? Andrew started cussing me, and I don't take kind to that. Because he's going to get in this whole Spider-Man debate. And this is why he came on the channel, is to start this crap so we would switch from DC to Spider-Man. So he could continue his Spider-Man crap, simp his ass off, and freaking do that. And then he's going to try to share videos and go into interviews, which I don't give a crap about. And then he's going to start ScroobTalk. And that's really going to piss me off on the end of the stream. See? Because I can see the future. Dead Man is cool. I always thought Swamp Thing was interesting. I've been reading some Swamp Thing comics. I start to like the character a lot. Oh, that's cool. Is that your guilty pleasure? You guys tell me what your guilty pleasures are. Yeah. So like this dude has a tendency to do this on everybody's channel. It's not just mine. Yeah. Like he does it on everybody's channel. Nate can testify to that. He did it on Max's channel.
My friend. This man is
Batman Forever.
This man is a huge Tobey Maguire Spider-Man fan.
Yeah, okay, so he's not like, okay, so normal simps, they're just huge fans. Like
he's
RJ
obsessed.
Is a Tom Holland. Yeah, RJ is a Tom Holland simp, but he can at least respect the different opinions, and we can have a civilized conversation, and we don't get nasty or disrespectful with each other.
And we get
we voice our opinions, like what me and Nate did. We weren't cussing each other out. We were having fun and having a debate on two different opinions, and that's completely fine.
Yeah.
But Andrew gets psychotic with it.
He goes full shiny.
Ridiculous. Yeah, he's like he gets crazy with it, and like I can't do that stuff. So like I was cool, and we can have this debate. And then he started cussing me, and if I don't put that up with that with customers at work where I get paid money to, why am I going to put up with it for free? Yeah.
For Batman Forever, I still do I
okay.
hate.
So Arkham says Batman for Submonkey's like, what's a guilty pleasure? It's a movie that might not be the most popular, the best, but you like it anyways. But you don't tell your buddies you like it. Like so like Nate said his was Dawson's Creek. That's fine. I said mine is One Tree Hill, which is almost the same thing. There are a lot of comparisons between the two shows. I think
the
shows that you like watching that might not be the most popular. So if someone said they liked Force Awakens, or one time that was a guilty pleasure of mine. I wasn't a fan of Last Jedi, but I liked The Force Awakens. And I liked Rise of Skywalker. So yeah, so that would be like a guilty pleasure, Submonkey.
No, a guilty pleasure would be Twilight, Breaking Dawn.
Oh, you're talking about Andrew? Yeah, Arkham, we're talking about Andrew. Ninja Turtles 3 for me. Only guilty pleasure was Amazing Spider-Man 2. It was good, but see, there you go.
I'm still mad. I'm still mad at how they did Electro. I'm still mad at that. I can never let that go. Never.
I thought they did. I thought Electro was more relatable in the Daredevil, Ben Affleck ones than
He wasn't. Electro wasn't in Daredevil.
than in the series with Charlie Cox.
Electro wasn't not Electro. Give or take.
Which Electro?
No, I said Electro. How they did
Oh,
Electro.
Electro.
Electros are.
Is that the one Jamie Foxx was?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude. Like I said, for me, this is the standpoint here.
Okay.
No. I'll give you one guilty pleasure movie. And I hate, and I don't,
Okay.
and I hate this so, and I hate that. So it's the Sisterhood of Traveling Plants. That's my guilty pleasure.
What?
That's my guilty pleasure for a movie. It's the Sisterhood of the Traveling Plants.
Andrew? Do you want me to roll it back?
Let's not.
Yeah, because
Let's not.
yeah. See, that's where it says. That's not a swear word, huh?
I think he means not a swear word to. I think he means not a swear word to you. I think that's what I understand, but I think he's saying not a swear
No,
word.
because I know how this whole thing goes. Because this is why I don't. This is why I don't talk about Spider-Man on this channel. It's the whole thing because do we have to go back to that one stream?
That one was.
I tried to do something
that was
nice, and he wanted to manipulate it and use it for freaking Scooper Talk, and I hate Scooper Talk. And if you bring Scooper Talk on my channel, I will freaking permanently ban you. I don't play that game. We don't do that over here. We're chill, laid back, and we just talk about what we like.
That's why it's ScroobTalk.
Yeah. I think Scooper Talk is stupid, retarded, ridiculous. And honestly, I think there shouldn't be it, period. And I might get in trouble for saying that with my community people, but I think it's ridiculous. I think your Grace Randolphs and freaking John Campias and your Mikey Suttons are a bunch of freaking idiots. And they should be refunding every subscriber that they have their money because they're ripping people off. I don't give a crap about your influence or anything. I think scoopers are absolute retards, but that's just my opinion. I love Nate's wheezing when it comes to Twilight. Twilight's another guilty pleasure of mine.
Twilight, boy, don't start with me with that garbage.
I'm not against people that like Force Awakens.
Twilight is. I don't know why you still.
Grace Ronsoff, nonsense. Yeah, do not mention her. Yes, thank you.
Why I still don't understand why you watch. Why you watch Twilight? It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make sense.
Because I like Robert Pattinson.
Then watch any other instead of watch Harry Potter 4.
Oh, I do, but he gets killed off in the movie, and it makes me sad.
Oh, stop! Do get killed off in Twilight multiple times. Stop it.
He's a vampire.
He's boring.
He's a vampire that glitters. Then
I prefer the vampire. I prefer the vampire assistant. Then I prefer Twilight.
I mean, like, why do you hate on Twilight? That Alice, she's a hottie.
The reason why the reason why I despise Twilight as a whole, because in my skew, and I'm saying it like air carpet skew, I had to hear, Edward is so hot. He's the dreamboat. Oh, Jacob is great. Oh, I better. Edward is better. No,
Oh,
Jacob
so
is better.
it was the simps of the time that triggered you for the movie more than the movie itself.
Oh no, the movie, and then the worst part about this. So I wanted to watch. I can't remember what action movie. My friend.
You like honestly, you don't sit and watch some movies just because you want to troll the crap out of it. Because I do that all the time.
Oh yeah.
There are some movies that I watch just because I want to make fun of it.
I have a few. I have a few.
There's some movies. All right, now don't tell me that me and you couldn't do a watch party of Batman and Robin just because we want to hate on that movie because it's so terrible.
Dude, that bad credit card, that triggers me more. But that triggers me more than anything in the world. That bad credit card triggers me more than anything in the world. Literally, I'd be like, why would you need a credit card?
Go play something there.
It doesn't make any sense. Why would you need a credit card? He's Batman. He has millions of freaking dollars. He has a butler who feeds him food.
Okay.
I keep playing with you.
Hi, Ninja Turtle. Other Ninja Turtle.
I'll be done in a minute.
Hold on one second.
So Elite says, I always get a kick out of watching Blade Trinity. I always thought that awesome, guilty, awesome, fun movie to watch. Yeah. Blade Trinity. Well, it had Triple H in it, and I like anything Triple H does. So there you go. My guilty pleasure in wrestling is Triple H. But he is popular, so I don't know if that even works. Ghost Rider 07. Yeah, there you go. You
Despite my rage.
Who does it? Who does it?
I'm Nicolas Cage.
Oh my God.
You will go back to hell.
Robert Pattinson did amazing with Batman. He's the new GOAT.
And then everyone,
Michael Keaton was the old GOAT. He's the new GOAT.
And then everyone said, "Oh, Batman wasn't going to be good." I said, I told you it was going to be good because I believe in Matt Reeves. That is the only thing that mattered.
Michael Keaton is an awesome actor. I just think I loved him in Beetlejuice, and then in Batman '89.
I like him in the other guys. I like him in the other
like
guys.
Michael Keaton in anything. I love Michael Keaton as Vulture. I thought he was the best Vulture.
He was good in Jackie Brown.
Yes, he was fun in it. Like, I like Michael Keaton in anything he does.
I agree.
Star Trek Into Darkness. I've seen parts of it. I just don't particularly care for Chris Pine as an actor.
Benedict Cumberbatch
have you seen the Dungeons and Dragons trailer though?
No, I heard it. I heard it's good.
Oh, I'm gonna read through these comments and I'm gonna play it.
Nate,
because it's Paramount, so I can get away with it. Josh and Nate's thoughts on
Zack Snyder?
SSK.
I think Zack Snyder.
Well, that's not.
Oh, Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Yeah, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League.
People are freaking out for not reason with the Battle Pass and it being live to service game. It's Rocksteady has an amazing reputation. Rocksteady did they did the Arkham series.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Suicide Squad killed. Oh, that's the one that's supposed to be coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be the last. I think that's the last voice.
The only vampire movie I watched was Dracula.
Dracula. Wait, you mean the
Interview with a Vampire from back in the 80s is actually really good.
Wait, what? Bram Stoker, Dracula, or
yeah, that's what most people.
Oh,
Nate sounds like the nostalgia critic.
Because of the credit card, it just makes no sense. Why would Batman?
The nostalgia critic is freaking awesome. He's one of my favorites.
I don't know who that guy is.
He's that white dude that reviews all them fucking 90s shit, but he's like really good.
You got. I'm
He's
drawing a
entertaining.
blank. I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm really am.
Remember, he was the one that reviewed Batman Forever that you sent me.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
That's Nostalgia Critic.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, the nerdy white guy with the glasses. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Now I
relate.
remember. Dude, I haven't been watching. I haven't been watching.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been.
Also a D&D fan. All right. So guys, what about Hulk 03? That's my favorite.
That's my.
Andrew,
I
that is my
prefer that than 2008 Incredible Hulk. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I like Eric Bana, Hulk. Hulk was my favorite because it worked as Hulk because of the CGI. And I thought he was a very relatable Bruce Banner.
Also,
So
but Jennifer Connelly. I'm sorry, she was very bland as Betsy Ross.
she was a hottie at the time, though. You're
I bet
right.
she was.
Her personality is bland as crap.
Yeah.
But freaking, she was a hottie at the time. So that's the only thing I can say about that one.
Let's give it a. Sam Elliott as what's his face? Thunderbolt Ross. I loved it. It was perfect. He was a perfect role. That was a perfect role.
Oh yeah, anything Sam Elliott does is absolutely amazing.
I agree. And he was also in Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah, he was Caretaker, dude.
Yes.
OG Ghost Rider.
OG.
I like that. All them souls.
Why you sound like the Undertaker mixed with Clint Eastwood?
He was kind of like a little more country Undertaker.
Yeah, but you sound like Clint Eastwood. All damn souls.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now it sound like
It's gonna hit me.
now it
You know
sound
what's
like
gonna hit?
What? No, please don't do it
Hit,
again.
guys?
What?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna play this trailer.
No.
Did you say you haven't seen it?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen.
This is the new Dungeons and Dragons trailer.
They're making Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep, this is gonna be cool, bro. Just watch.
On your knees.
Okay, chop it off.
Chop it off. Let's do it.
Who's the director? That's what I want to know.
My wife is a huge Michelle Rodriguez fan, so she loved it when she saw this.
I have a friend who's named Michelle Rodriguez. It's hilarious.
That's funny.
It is.
We're thieves, but we help the wrong person steal the wrong thing and unleash the greatest evil the world has ever known. The Red Wizards created an army of the
Oh, I know that guy.
Sounds lovely. Quite the opposite. I know I was being ironic. I find irony as a blade that cuts he who wields it the most especially.
Oh, I know that guy. What's his name?
How are we gonna pull this off?
Yeah, there's Chris Pines and Michelle Rodriguez.
No, the kid. I remember where I seen him from.
Follow me to the orifice. The orifice? I'll go last.
Come on, man. She missed.
Oh, that's not good.
Is he a boat? Is he an archer?
Really? We could die. There's worse things.
I don't know.
So I see she's the what's his face?
Ever mattered to me. And if we quit now, that's for nothing.
I don't want to see you die, which is why I'm going to leave the room.
This guy's now.
The bridge is protected by an ancient trap. We must trigger the mechanism.
I may have triggered the mechanism. So, sorry.
So, what you think?
I like it. It's very. Now I remember the guy. That's the dude from Detective Pikachu. Now I remember.
Oh yeah, the one dude. I know what you're talking about now.
Yes.
Yes.
It was bothering me. I was like, I know it just clicked like that. Overall, I like it. It seems interesting. I mean, it's been a. I mean, I haven't seen a Dungeons and Dragons like this, so I'm not a Dungeons and Dragons fan. I don't know it like that, so I
I'm
will.
gonna watch it. I'm a
I will.
fan. Let's go. Heck yeah, dude. What do you think, Son Monkey? You like that trailer?
Yeah, I think that's a yes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it
Looks
should
like a
be.
movie that should have come out in early 2010s. I do agree with that, Elite. Yeah,
I don't think it. But I don't think it would get a lot of love. To be honest, I don't think it will.
Are you kidding me, dude? Like I haven't been into D&D in years since I was like a teenager, but like I was a huge D&D fan when I was a kid. And like this movie finally coming out, which should have been done like 20 years ago, is oh my god.
Don't you mean 10?
Whatever, dude. No, I was 15. 20 years ago, I would have been 15. So yeah, it should have been done 20 years ago. This should have been done early 2000s.
I agree.
If we had a proper D&D movie, freaking no one would have been they would have been distracted, so they wouldn't have had to sit through The Mask 2 and Dragon Ball Evolution. So yeah, there you go.
Wait, what?
Come on, it was supposed to be funny.
What?
If we would have had D&D live action D&D movie 20 years ago, people wouldn't have had to put up with The Mask 2 with Jamie Kennedy or Dragon Ball Evolution.
What? Those exist? I literally forgot it out of my database.
Did someone use their Jedi powers on you?
No, I just literally used mental gymnastics to forget about those movies. I forgot about it for like the longest time.
No, that was the thing. I think Anchorman sent me. He was just sending one of Ryan Kennel's latest videos.
No one cares.
And I was like, okay, I got to check it out because that crap's entertaining. And it was about how bad the new Velma show is doing. That it is the absolute worst animated show in history. It's even worse than Dragon Ball Evolution.
Who's the worst show? Oh, Velma.
Yeah,
I agree with you. Listen. Velma did 3 things terribly wrong. Major number 1, you gave it to Mindy Kaling, who's terrible. 2, you made one of the most greatest parts of Scooby-Doo, the greatest cast in Scooby-Doo, and made her unlikable. And 3, most importantly, they just destroyed literally everything they did to Scooby-Doo. It's bad. It sucked.
I haven't even seen it. Like,
dude, I'm telling you this very nicely, Josh, and I'm sparing you pain. Do not watch it. And I know you're thinking about it. I know you're thinking about it in the back of your mind. I know you're thinking. No,
I'm not thinking about it.
That voice in your head. I'm telling you,
Dude, I got a good show this year, and it was called Wednesday. All right,
that was good.
I'm happy.
But yeah, don't watch that one. Wednesday is probably better, and also I heard it's
Wednesday's like the best freaking streaming show of the year, like so far. Of course, we haven't got Mando 3 yet, but like so far.
Yeah, I'm a gamer.
Wednesday's like the number 1 show.
I don't know. I just feel like having a battle pass is kind of stupid. Unless if you have like what you buy, like one of those things you get extra skins and all that nonsense.
Oh yeah.
Get yeah.
Arkham's still talking about this Super Quest card game. Nah, yeah, Battle Pass is kind of dumb. Like, I got the Xbox Game Pass. That's pretty cool.
But doesn't have to keep one for that.
Is it a prequel? Or I was just thinking it was a spinoff. It's kind of a spinoff. But like Catherine Zeta-Jones is the worst Morticia I've ever seen. Angelica Houston is still the GOAT. All right. And nothing replaces Raul Julia. I'm sorry. So like Wednesday was good, but like the parents, Yeah, I was always under the impression there was a spinoff, but that's just me. But okay, so we did cover our topic, which I was scared about because when me and Nate get in a debate, it goes way left field. But I hope you guys are entertained, and I think you were because you're still here.
Nate? I guess he's gone. I don't know.
Still there, Nate? He might be on hold. It's fine.
Are you in the
It's
line?
just cosmetics with the battle pass. Yeah. Well, if you're into the cosmetics and skins and all that, then yeah, good for you. I thought it was a prequel. Could have been. It can be either. I could do my research on it. We'll find that out. All right. So we do these streams and defend things that we love, right? So for next week, we're gonna flip it on its head. So you're saying, what are we gonna do next week? Here's what we're gonna do next week. Our next stream, so 7 days from now, I'm not counting the watch party because I pitched an idea to Nate and he's probably going to be for it because he's awesome like that. I'm going to do a watch party for Royal Rumble this Saturday.
Yes.
It's my favorite wrestling pay-per-view of the year. Even if you don't like wrestling, you can always just come over, hang out with us, and just talk and hang out
And troll like I'm doing right now.
And but in 7 days we are going to do a stream on the worst movies that have been released.
That's too easy. Come on now. I could do it. I could do it with my eyes closed.
I know, but we can all pitch out names, ideas, and have fun with it. Like I said, we're normally,
You mean the worst movies? You mean the worst?
We defend what we love, and we get in these debates and arguments. But let's have fun next week. Let's start trashing every movie that we think is crappy. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun next week. So
I already have one. I already have the one off the top of my head right now.
yeah, we're gonna do a list of worst theatrical movies. So yeah, we mentioned Dragon Ball Evolution and The Mask 2. Those are pretty bad.
Oh, there are far worse movies than.
I can do a list too. Yeah, there you go. Just come up with some of these, and next week we'll talk about them. It'll be fun.
Mm.
He's really on this freaking battle pass thing, dude.
No, because I understand you get the cosmetics and stuff. I just feel like it's kind of ridiculous why you're doing see. This is why I don't like. I think they're taking a page out of like that and Guardians of the Galaxy. So I think they're taking a page out of Guardians of the Galaxy, the Suicide Squad thing. So I don't like that type of thing. I just want to play the game. I don't want to have other skins and all that type of stuff. I just want to play the game.
Arkham started getting crazy with that. I'm not talking about Arkham Gaming here. I'm talking about the actual Arkham series.
Really?
As much as I love the Arkham series, and I did, they got, if you watch the amount of skins that they went to when they got to Arkham City and Arkham Knight, it was insane.
It's Batman. It's Batman, Josh.
Tell him. Raph, do your Michael Keaton impression, Batman.
Hi, Batman.
No, go up to the microphone and say it, Raph.
I'm Batman.
That's cute.
He's hilarious.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm hyped for I'm hyped for Ant-Man and Wasp. I'm hyped because my boy, I've been waiting for this
Oh, is
guy,
that we finally getting Kang in that?
dude. Yes, and I've been waiting
Oh,
for
cool.
this guy. I've been banging on the table for the longest.
Wasn't that the freaking time dude from Loki season 1?
Yes. Well,
Oh,
he was not really that. He was like literally the guy who literally like did everything that Kang was doing.
Oh, okay.
For me, and plus, this also gives me a reason because now it's gonna involve the Fantastic Four, and I'm so hyped for that.
It does look. It looks pretty cool. And I gotta say, if you're gonna have on-screen parents, what better parents to have than Michelle Pfeiffer and Michael Douglas? So they're cool.
I don't know.
And I for some reason I can't help but to like Paul Rudd. So yeah.
I also heard Bill Murray is in this one.
Oh God, I hate Bill Murray.
Is it because of Ghostbusters?
No, it's not because of Ghostbusters. It's because this idiot thinks he's funnier than what he actually is.
I still hate. I meant my.
It's not. I actually there are parts of Ghostbusters I actually like.
I like What About Bob? That's probably my favorite Bill Murray movie. What About Bob?
It's just like no, I don't like Bill Murray because of Space Jam, but
I mean, he was bland, but
yeah,
he was bland.
like Bill Murray's. And the more Bill Murray movies you watch, the more you realize he's bland in general.
Actually, I like him in the Scott Tizik or whatever, not Scott Tuick or whatever that name is, the Wes Anderson movie. I like that one.
Okay. Yeah.
Breaking New Titans.
Bill Murray, no way. He's okay. I'm just not like. I don't think he's that funny.
So is what's his face?
Breaking New Titans and Doom Patrol will end at season 4 on HBO Max. Okay, that's fine.
Wait, are they gonna wait? You mean they it's gonna be gone?
Yeah. Fine.
Yes.
That's fine. Doom Patrol has been it's been okay, but like, and if you're not gonna give me an actual Teen Titans with Cyborg and the Titans, then don't give me Titans at all. So like, yeah.
Batman.
I'm sorry,
sucks.
Superboy is cool, but like when I heard of a live action Titans, I wanted the actual group. I wanted Beast Boy as Beast Boy, not this serious emo. Dude. And I wanted Cyborg in the Titans. If you can't give me that iteration of Titans, then just stop. Like, that's the thing.
What do you think of Marvel fans wanting Nicolas Cage to come back as Ghost? I'm okay with it. I would be okay with it. I would be okay with it. Yeah. It's Nicolas Cage.
That's Marvel fans. We're getting Norman Reedus, okay? That's just how it is. And I'm fine.
Oh, I think he's saying that as a cameo. As a cameo. But there is a wrestler that I want to play Galactus. There's a wrestler.
Yeah, you see that guy in Wakanda Forever that's supposed to be Namor?
Dude!
That's terrible. All right, let me finish this and you ponder that thought.
My rage was...
So I have part of me, yes, I want Nick Cage to come back as Ghost Rider. But then another part of me wants to see Norman Reedus do Ghost Rider because I think he would be really good at it.
Can he ride a bicycle? Can he ride a motorcycle?
Norman Reedus?
Yeah.
No, hell yeah, he can ride a motorcycle.
I'm just.
You haven't seen him in The Walking Dead?
I'm sorry, I haven't been on The Walking Dead since season 2.
Oh yeah, he rides a motorcycle, all right.
All right, never mind.
You hear this, Rachel? Nate says, "Can Norman Reedus ride a motorcycle really good?" Oh hell yeah!
Don't judge me. I haven't watched The Walking Dead. It was
Norman Reedus is only Rachel's favorite actor on the planet.
How many Is he number? Is
She's
he's in
lost
top
dead
5?
man.
Is it top 5?
What's that?
Is Norman Reedus in her top 5?
Norman Reedus is like her number 1. She loves Norman Reedus and Alexander Skarsgård more than anybody. So like, yeah.
I agree. But I have a question. If Norman, okay, wait, I have a question. If Norman Reedus played Cameron Grimes, would you be? I bet you she'll be 1,000% going. Would be jumping for joy.
Cameron
Cameron
Grimes.
Grimes.
Oh my god.
Oh, Cameron Grimes.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh,
what. That's.
Norman
I'm
Reedus
gonna
is
put
too
that
good
in.
at
I'm gonna
the
put that in the
Joker.
universe. Norman Reedus for Cameron Grimes.
Okay, when I live in a universe where I get a Norman Reedus Ghost Rider and I get a Keanu Reeves Revan, that'll be heaven.
Listen,
I
that
made
was that was a terrible pun.
that was so corny.
That was
It
very corny.
funny.
Listen, all I'm saying is this: Roman Reigns for Galactus. Make it
Good God, it's
happen,
bad that he's the tribal chief. You want him to be chief of the universe.
dude. It fits. Tribal chief. He has a table. He has people doing his beating.
Yep, because he's
If
the
that's
head.
not, is that not the perfect role for Roman Reigns? I don't know what is.
So if
It'll
he's
be better than a
Galactus-
fart.
If he's Galactus, then I get to pick Silver Surfer.
And it's very okay. Pick Silver Surfer.
Idris Elba. It's just I'm thinking about that voice.
No. You know,
Perfect.
that is a good one. No, actually, you know who I would pick? John Boyega.
Yeah, that'd be a good one too.
I would pick John Boyega.
Yeah.
Christian Bale? Nah, I would not pick Christian Bale as Revan. I'm sorry. He would be what's his face? What's that dude? The dude who betrayed him.
Okay, so Sub Monkey, it could work, but he would have to use his actual accent, not his American Batman Dark Knight trilogy accent.
Spider-Man.
He would have to use his actual. No, not that accent. He would, if you've heard him in American Psycho, when he uses his real accent, yeah. No, it wasn't that one. It was the one where he's a vampire. I think it was called Night Stalkers or something like that.
Oh, Nightwalkers?
Yeah, Nightwalkers. That's it. When he uses his actual British accent, yeah, but he's got to use that for Revan. Don't try to American his ass up because Revan does have a freaking foreign.
Then why don't you give one of them who has like a heavy accent, like one of the Darths that betrayed him or something? That would have been a better choice for me.
Well,
so he can keep his accent.
This is why we like doing this fan casting, because everybody has their own picks. So yeah, there you go. That's cool.
Keanu Reeves. I like him, but I feel like he's not. He just doesn't. He doesn't picture. It doesn't picture me to him as.
I didn't believe that he would make a good Revan until two things. One, I saw
John Wick.
Yes, John Wick was a big one. It was that because he wasn't this guy anymore, bruh. No.
Oh, you mean Bill and Ted?
Yeah. No, I saw John Wick, and that was what convinced me. That was what convinced me that Keanu Reeves could do it. Because he played that type of character and that type of role, which was very... I'm like, oh, he can pull this off. He can pull off Revan. Yeah, because essentially,
I gotta wait.
John Wick was like the Punisher, and so is Revan.
I gotta see it. I gotta see like a teaser trailer or something to give me, I gotta see
I
like
can show you. I can show you a fan made trailer.
nope, I'm good.
Keanu
I
Reeves
want an
would
authentic teaser trailer, not a fan made one.
because Keanu Reeves would make Revan relatable and so awesome. And you say
Lawrence
I'm picky
Fishburne,
about the Superman stuff. You said no fan made. I need real teaser. I need real one.
don't judge me. I had fan made moments. I had fan mades and it got me hyped and it made me mad that when the regular trailer comes in I get very pissed
And it
off.
wasn't even close. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I know the number one thing that triggers you. And you will never have to deal with this ever again, my friend. Someone kicking out of 3 claymores.
It made no.
I will never make you watch someone kick out of 3 claymores.
Dude, I was losing my mind. That
Yes,
it makes
I know.
dude. That made the back credit card. That made more sense than dude kick out of 3 claymores. Back to back to back.
It's hilarious. Okay, so this is for you guys that don't know. This is when we do our video game live streams, and there's this guy named Sub-Zero. He wanted me to make this character for him, so I did. But I didn't realize how high his attributes were. And his attributes were like at 100% for everything.
OP as
so
F.
he goes up in this match against this character named Drew McIntyre, who's super built, super strong. Dude's got long legs, and when he kicks you, he's gonna knock you out, right? And his finishing move was called the Claymore kick, where he knocks you out. Yeah, it's just like Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. It's kind of what his character is based upon.
Yeah.
And because I didn't lower it, I didn't realize that this character was going to kick out of all Drew McIntyre's moves. And he landed his finishing move, the Claymore kick, 3 times in a row, which would have pinned someone 1, 2, 3 in the match, no matter what. But this dude kicked out of every single one. Did a
No.
and pinned him 1, 2, 3.
No. You stretch. You did not do this justice.
I was trying to get highlights. I'm not.
I know. This is not a wrestling match. This is a talking point. Okay, so this guy literally hit the Claymore, not once, not twice. Nah, it's not really a Claymore. It's just an actual
It's the name of the move.
Yeah, it's the name of the move. But this guy hit him to the face 3 times. He got busted open. And his health was in the red. It was like he was literally dead. He had the health, he had the bar and everything. It was like dit. This dude pinned 1, 2, and he kicked out when his bar was this low. I was like, huh? How? It made no logic. It made no sense. The man kicked out 3 times simultaneously, back to back to back, and he won the match. That's even the kicker. He won the match.
Yeah,
If that's not a burial, I don't know what is. Hulk Hogan would have been proud, would have been jealous of that burial. Triple H would have been saying, "Why couldn't I do it in my reign of terror?"
Like Nate, after Nate saw this, he went full Booker T and said, "Tell me he didn't just do that."
I even went for I even went full R-Truth. I don't know if that's PG.
Oh my god!
My mind was like literally. I literally was like, I was so messed up for a week. I was talking about him every single day.
Yeah, like that's And like we gave that dude everything. We made him the world champ, gave him his own group and everything. He's like,
And it still
but I want to
wasn't
be the tag team.
enough.
It still wasn't enough. We gave him everything. We gave him faction. We made his group have all the belts. I gave
And
him
it
everything.
still
and
wasn't
it still wasn't
enough.
I saw that WWE meme. Yeah, like
Dude,
it's
if
still
you,
that meme still holds up.
also Sub Monkey, go back. I think it's still there. Go back. There's the I can't remember the part, but go back to the the 2K20 stuff. It's in there. I promise you. If you saw that, you'd be like,
Yeah.
what? How? You'd be so you'd be like reality itself. You would have lost it. Like
They have
you thought
organized my videos, so like it's gonna be a little harder to find now.
Yeah, but also you thought that guy had the Infinity Stones if you saw how he got back up,
Because I think he did have the Infinity Stones.
dude. I love like Duke hit.
No, Nate lost his mind, and every time we do a live stream, he always brings it up, which means he continues to lose his mind. But it was crazy. Infinity Stones.
Hell,
All
the
right,
Infinity
guys.
Train is better than.
You guys have been awesome. That's why you guys are my extended family. Thank you so much for this stream. This has been fun, man. We might be on tonight or we might take a day off, but either way, we'll be on sometime. Probably do either gameplay or like it takes me a solid week, I would say, week and a half to create a show. Because I got to get the characters, I got to get the videos right, and then I got to get the arenas and all that stuff set up. So we'll start doing that, and I'll show you basically how I put a show together, and everything, and the team.
Also, hashtag best booker in the world.
Yeah, no, me and Nate together, we can come up with some really good ideas, and I'm excited for 2K23 because now we're gonna get the match. Like, me and Nate are big on faction versus faction warfare.
Yes.
But we haven't been able to do the matches that we want. There's a match called the War Games. And for you guys to know, it's 2 rings inside of 2 steel cages, and it's like they go to war. And it's really cool, especially if you like groups. So now that we know for a fact we're getting the War Games match in the new WWE game coming out in March, we're going to be able to do more things and do more stories. And like we had this rivalry for like a good solid like couple weeks, and it was the
Bloodline.
It was a Hurt Business.
Oh yeah, Hurt Business.
It was a Hurt Business versus the Bullet Club.
Bullet.
Or no, it was the Hurt Business versus NWO 2000. That's
yes.
And it was actually really good.
It was.
But we couldn't do an actual war game, so it was like a custom match, but it wasn't the same. But you doing a full War Games match with those two, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, a lot of things were in there.
Yeah, Raph's so excited about us getting a new WWE game. So yeah,
I'm so excited too. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be awesome.
He's like, you get the Halloween Havoc arena. Yeah, we'll get all the WCW arena.
We're setting up everything. I'm just letting you know right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be fun.
But yeah, guys, it's gonna be fun. We got a new season of that. We're back, so we're gonna do all kinds of stuff. But thanks for joining us. We will be back Saturday. Well, doing this, we'll be back Saturday with the watch party. We're going to be watching Royal Rumble, my favorite pay-per-view of the year, Road to WrestleMania. I like the fact that we'll probably get on a little bit earlier and speculate and see who we think's going to win it. I know they asked us last night. I think me and Nate both think that Cody's going to be the winner, which would be cool. I think Rock's going to show up after Roman's match
No,
against KO.
no, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be
They're
a
gonna
Rock
they're gonna do
versus
they're gonna do
Rumble
it
thing.
they're gonna do it during they're gonna wait till they're gonna do it in Elimination Chamber.
Or they're going to do something like that, but I don't think Rock's going to be in the Rumble.
No, you know the reason why I would say it would be perfect for Elimination Chamber?
What's that?
Because that's when the betrayal begins for Sami Zayn. And then bam! The Rock. Dun, 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 dun.
Man, this is not what you do.
I know, but he's getting excited just like you are.
Yes. All right, man.
Yeah. All right, so Monkey. Thanks, guys, for joining us. I know we went on for a while, but I had fun.
Me too.
But like I said, we have our debates, but we just got our own opinions.
Yeah.
And I would rather Nate give me crap over my dislike for Superman than trash Venom. So there you go. I take that as a win.
Even though Venom sucks, but
No, it's not.
yeah, he
Venom
does.
doesn't suck.
No, see, it's about the kids.
Venom is not trash.
No, Tom Holland Spider-Man's trash, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
Spider-Man's not trash.
No, just that version. Little Spider-Man's trash.
No, he's not. Little Spider-Man is great.
No.
He's great. That means he's bad and good at the same time.
Spider Pig is better. Spider Pig is
Spider
better.
Pig is the goat.
All right, we out.
It's all right. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. We'll be back Saturday.
Yeah.
You guys have a good one. And like Nate says, oh, hang on. Think he'll ever show up because he's constantly teasing.
He can't do it anymore. He's done.
Yeah, he's going off. But anyways, thanks, guys. Have a good one. And I'll let Nate close us out.
We out. And he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
You have to play the GOAT.